Yeah, the drama's back again. Everybody got secrets hiding deep within. Them and Chris got the whole town talking loud. One kiss, one lie, now the wall's coming down. Every twist got us losing our minds. Every episode crossing every line. We're breaking down the fights, the tears, the shade. Who's telling truth and who just getting played? Welcome to Behind the Gates, where the love and the scandal never wait. Behind the gates, yeah, behind the gates. Every heart's a rumor in the flames. Oh, welcome to Behind the Gates, where the truth comes out when the night is late. Ooh, behind the gates. Let's talk about it. Grab your wine, come and sit with us tonight. Everybody smiling, but it cuts like a knife. Truth in the hallway, lies in the hall. One wrong word and it all gets loud. That's what got us losing our mind. Every episode, crossing every line. We breaking down the fights, the tears, the shade. Who's telling truth and who just getting played? Behind the gates, where the love and the scandal never wait. Behind the gates, yeah, behind the gates. Every heart's a rumor in the flames. Oh, welcome to Behind the Gates, where the truth comes out when the night is late. Ooh, behind the gates. Let's talk about it. When the door shuts, everybody knows. The pretty little secrets start to show, and the whole town leans in close, waiting on the one thing nobody shows.
Every Friday night.
No cooking necessary, no assembly required.
Welcome to Behind the Gates, where we talk about all things beyond the gates. It's Friday, and I want to welcome our co-hosts, Keisha and Angela. How y'all doing, ladies?
Hello, hello.
Thankful it's Friday.
All right, all right. My name is Ursula, and we are pleased to bring Behind the Gates discussion podcast. And it's been a week.
Yes, it has.
Yes, yeah,
Girl.
it really has.
It has been a week. First of all, I am.
Don't judge. This is milk.
Oh.
No. Don't judge, because mine ain't going to be.
I'm just saying, y'all. I'm tired, but it's all good. All right, so y'all go ahead and put in the comments where you're watching us from, so that we can know who's watching us tonight. And let's go. So
Oh, come on.
let's talk about relationships, shall we? This week, somebody with the last name Richardson decided that it was time to say how he felt. So Ted dropped the L word, maybe, and I say sort of, because he said, I think I'm falling in love with you. And Shanice was weirded out. And so that leads me to believe that either she was definitely not expecting that, or she was having some sort of issue. So, Angela, what are your thoughts on that?
I thought that was really strange. A man tells you he loves you, and you know you feeling him. So I was just totally like, what is her problem? I was unsure of what was going on with her at that point. It's just very. I mean, I guess everybody needs a minute, but for her to actually leave the room was like very weird. So I didn't get that
I'm
part. And actually go to work. Who goes to work? I might go sit in the park or go to my apartment, but I'm not going to work.
Yeah, she said she went to work because that was where she felt in
Yeah.
control. But I mean, she bolted up out of there so fast, and it was like, wait a minute. And then you go and talk to Ashley. So, do you think that she? Well, I mean, she's talked about exes in the past and being hurt and whatnot in the past, but I don't
Eh,
think that someone telling me they love
love
me
me.
warrants me walking away. I would be like, oh my God. Like she literally panicked.
Yeah.
But
It
she
was
was
she was
saying,
totally deer in headlights panic
right,
mode.
right. And it's like you was saying all before you was feeling Ted. This is what you wanted,
Mhm.
blase, blase. And then he gives you sort of, and maybe the issue was the I think. Was it the word think that freaked her out?
No, I don't think that was it. I think she just freaked
Keisha, if you
out with the
talking, we can't
whole
hear you.
conversation.
Well, I think if I'm remembering correctly, the first time she thought he was saying it, you remember a couple months
Yeah.
ago,
Oh,
she
Yeah.
wasn't
okay.
enthusiastic then. She was nervous when she thought, she said, did you just say you love me? Like it made her nervous even then. So I think it's just, I guess, kind of shock, a combination of shock and nervousness about what that means and if she's going to get burnt this time.
Okay, but all things considered, and I completely understand, but if he is saying that to you, whether or not it's what is it doesn't mean. Are you walking out of the room and going to a hospital?
Nah,
I gotta leave, and you
Yeah.
going to talk to your girlfriends in the middle of this
Oh
time?
yeah.
nah.
I mean, I might call her or something, but I'm not calling y'all. But I'm like, why am I I don't get the leaving.
I don't, the leaving kind of threw me. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
You process how you process,
But
but
and you begged for this. You basically wanted him to make a decision and you wanted him to commit, and he committed, and you bolted.
And it definitely didn't necessarily bode well with Ted and go
Yeah.
over with him because he's like, okay, what did I do? What did I do wrong? What
well,
happened?
Ted, I mean, dang, if you're planning to make that kind of statement, at least make it a, you know what I'm saying? Make it not me standing here in my scrubs.
Okay, but see, and
Yeah.
again, this is the reason I said I do not approve of a Ted and Shanice relationship
Excuse me. Sorry.
because Ted had a rhythm and an expectation and a dance with Nicole. They know each other so well. It's hard for you to break that rhythm and now try to find one with someone else. And it wasn't
So
that
he's
long
supposed to be
ago.
stuck before
No,
forever,
no, no.
waiting on
I'm
her
not
to
saying that.
stop playing around.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it was only a few weeks ago Shanice wasn't even talking to you because of what Leslie said. She spooked every time you turn around, anybody come up, she got a problem.
Mm-hmm.
You backpedaling every chance you get. You 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And I think that Ted should have been astute enough to recognize that maybe Shanice is not ready for the L word, even though she thought he might have said it earlier. Her actions, even past that, did not say she's ready to hear the L word. I knew she wasn't
Mm.
ready. And he did it, and she did exactly. I mean, I didn't expect. I'm a lie if I say I thought she was gonna bolt and run out the room. I didn't expect that, but I did not think that the L word was gonna go over as well as he thought it was. Because every
Wow.
Shanice is so scared of a relationship. In my opinion, she is doing what a lot of damaged women do: is waiting for the other shoe to drop. It's either damage or guilt. And we know that she's not necessarily guilty about anything because we don't know Shanice's past. So the damage of prior relationships has Shanice waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Mm.
So she don't know how to accept that L word.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, I
she's
would
definitely
agree with
spooked
that one.
about something.
Yeah.
And the part of it is like, okay, what? And then Ted is still trying, still trying, still trying. Here he is sending her this text message. Shanice just want to know I'm thinking about you, when she's sitting there contemplating what to say back. Like, am I going, and it takes Ashley to tell her, well, don't leave the man on red.
Yes.
You go now and you
Of all
taking
people.
relationship
Of all
advice
people.
from Ashley.
Exactly. Yes.
Look, first of all, can we get Shanice some other friends, please?
I mean, something.
'Cause that ain't the
So,
one.
so she
Well, I mean, she did
decides.
tell her right. She go back and
She
get
told
your
her
man. She
right,
told
but
her right.
that's
So
definitely
she
not
was
the
a
one
good
I'm
friend.
going to suggest you go to for relationship advice.
But she
But
did tell her right. So
she
hey.
told her right. But the point I'm making is, you are so green that you got to lean on Ashley for relationship advice. That means you are not ready to be in a relationship, and definitely not ready to be exchanging the L word. So she decides to go back, and what did she say? Oh, I think I'm falling in love with you too.
I think they
I'm
just really got to
sorry.
draw that
The
out. That was
me,
just the whole confusion thing is just really
okay,
weird.
okay, but I think,
I mean, he said I think. She said I
and
think.
that's what I'm saying. Before you came back, we were saying, he said, I think. Did the think word throw the monkey wrench in the program? Because I'm not getting excited about it. I think I am, because you telling me you don't know for sure, and then she come back with, I think I'm falling too. That's not reassurance, because you telling me you don't know for sure. So what are we doing?
You're
I
thinking
mean,
about it
I didn't have a problem with
with
that.
the think. Yeah, I
So
didn't have
what
a
if
problem
I,
with the think.
okay, so I think I'm falling in love. So what if I wake up tomorrow and say, you know what, I thought about it some more. Maybe I'm not.
Ain't nobody doing that, Ursula. You sound
Yeah,
crazy.
I know.
But
I
that's
think,
my point. That is
Well,
but
I
my
mean,
exactly my point. Why say
well,
to
first of
think?
all, everybody enters a phase where you think you're doing it. You
yeah,
don't necessarily vocalize it, but
yeah.
you do think you are at some point.
And that's
I
my
don't think it's
point.
a
You just made it
problem
for me
vocalizing
again.
it.
Because
It's
I
I've
mean,
seen other shows where they vocalize I think I'm falling in love with you.
yeah.
well,
I
I had a
look. I
problem with the
love that one
think.
more than I appreciate you.
Yeah, I
So
mean, I'd much
that
rather you tell me you think you
you
are
think
than
you
lie and
falling.
tell me that you are. At least I know
Yes.
we're on our way somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
but
that's what
what if
he's
y'all
saying. We
decide
are.
just like that on our way? She ran out the room when he thought she was ready. She turned around and bolted. She was on her way somewhere, all right, and it was out of that room. Let me get up
I
out of
think
here.
you're reading too much into her leaving the room.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that
I
wouldn't have
don't
been
know.
my reaction, but I don't think it had anything to do with her not feeling a certain type of way.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think that. I think that her fear of being hurt is more prominent than any feelings she's trying to feel. Because now that they've exchanged the L word, I think she's going to be even more paranoid about somebody looking at Ted, more
Mm,
about where's his going on with Nicole, or what's happening there. Now her alert and her spidey senses have been raised by 10,000, because now you're like, oh, maybe
Ursula,
I'm
I
going to
think
get
you
it.
just don't want Ted and Shanice, and so you're
yeah.
gonna be extra critical of everything that
No,
happens.
I don't. But I'm just saying the actions there. I have not made my opinion uh, unheard on that. I do not want them together, but I'm not necessarily rooting for their downfall. And the reason I didn't want them together is because I didn't want them to hurt each other. It's not that I don't like the couple. I thought that Ted was not over Nicole and he wasn't ready. And I thought that Shanice was too nice of a person to get caught up in that triangle to get hurt. That's the reason why I didn't want them together.
So let me ask y'all this, because this is what I'm seeing a lot on a lot of the pages. A lot of people are like, "Oh, they have no chemistry." Do y'all feel like they don't have
No.
chemistry?
I feel they have chemistry.
I
I don't
think they
know.
do
It feels,
too.
I don't know.
I'm not
I
gonna
think like
say that they're like. I mean, they're not how Ted and Nicole once were. No, of course not. They just started dating. But I don't think they don't have chemistry. I don't
yeah.
think they're as bad as Bill and freaking Haley.
I think
They
just
have
like
no
Nicole
chemistry.
said, I think they complement each other. He brings, because I think he was up there with Nicole, everything was, so stringent and strict. Now it's a more relaxed atmosphere for him. Y'all are trying to put him back
I
in
honestly,
that.
the more I'm with Angela, it's more relaxed. It's not him being in her shadow and her being
Hmm.
queen bee all the time. It's more
Right.
balanced.
I think it's
I
more
think
of
I
who
would
he
have
is. I think
liked
she
to
brings out
see.
more of who he actually is than Nicole
Right.
did.
Exactly. I agree.
And I mean, and that's fine and gravy. I would have liked to see this new Keith Robinson interaction with Daphne to play them two together, because only memories we have of a Nicole and Ted relationship is with Maurice Johnson. So I would have liked to see them, what it would be like for them to be together, and that's just from a character chemistry standpoint, from an actor standpoint. But
Yeah, I'm not saying that Ted and Nicole didn't have chemistry. I just don't feel like uh, their I don't know. I just don't feel like their relationship, even when they were together or even when they were apart. I don't think that their relationship, not a character or who's playing the character, I don't think their relationship had balance.
Mm.
well, I mean, we know that
He
by from
worshipped the
now
ground she
from
walked on, and that's the way she likes it.
well, we know that from all the Dupree women and the Dupree men, that
That's
every
true.
relationship went the same. That is the staple of the Dupree men, because even Vernon worships the ground Anita walk on, and Anita
Yeah.
wear those pants. So it's
And that's
only
not
right.
necessarily a healthy
No, it's not, and we said
No.
that before. It's not,
handle.
but that is how the Dupree relationships go. And
Yeah.
it's the same thing with Kat and Tomas. It was the same thing with, I mean, it was the whole, everybody, they have the same thing. And it mirrors that. But we're talking about relationships, the more and more
Oh.
I
that Danny fights to stay away from Bill, the more
Mm.
she's a moth drawn to the flame. She likes
I
his
think the
spiciness.
chemist.
She likes all that slick stuff coming out of his mouth.
I think they've had years because they were supposedly married how many years? 25, 30.
Somewhere.
So I think it's the chemistry. It's like, you know,
it's
I
hard
mean, you see,
to
if you
get rid
see
of something
somebody you
familiar.
dated, I mean, but no, if I see somebody I've dated, I'm gonna have certain feelings about them and a little nostalgia. Now she's letting herself get too caught up in it. Is true, because I wouldn't even have let somebody that I've dated like that get that close to me. For him to
Right.
pull him to me, no, that's yeah.
But
This is
called
your
her
damn
out big
space. This is
time and
my
said,
yeah. No.
why is your heart racing? And all she could think was like, damn,
Yeah,
he
it's
caught
like
me.
First of all,
that's
you
what
wouldn't
got
have
her
been close
panties
enough
dropped
to
the
me to
first
know what my
time. It
heart
was
was doing.
too close. It's like
Right.
no, you can't basically be that in that kind of situation with somebody that you had a good sexual relationship with and expect to not have your body not to react.
She should have never allowed him to be in the proximity to know what her heart was doing.
Exactly. I'd have been like, you have to call me on the phone. Why you come to see me? I
Yeah,
don't
if
need
you
to
want
see
to talk
you.
to me, pick up the phone. You ain't getting
Yeah.
up in here. This house is closed
Because
to
she's a
you.
moth to the flame.
All I know
So
is
hey
how these
Marvella.
scales about to get balanced is about to be real funny.
Well, okay, so I'm glad that you said that, because okay, so we're taking this in sections. So Nicole um comes in or whatever, we talk about that, but Andre comes home later and he gets this package from outside.
Mm.
He said, you know what, somebody sent us a little something something. They delivered a nice little wedding gift, and let's open it.
That gives me another hmm.
And come to find out, it's a expensive bottle of French champagne. Well, just champagne, because champagne is French anyway. Nobody else can say champagne. Only the French can say it because it's made with them. So when you say champagne, it's automatic knows that it comes from France. So they get this bottle. Now Andre at this point looks like he's seen a ghost. And the first thing I thought about was
Bullying.
Simone. Was it
Oh,
Simone?
Simone. It was for
Yes,
somebody.
Simone. Simone done sent a bottle of champagne. The question is why, and why now?
Well, yeah, why you wait so late? Like, it's been months, ma'am.
months and you knew about it. But see, remember, he was quick to call her on the phone right after it happened. And she was made mention that, oh, I saw already, and hung up on him. So he didn't get necessarily, I'm thinking, the closure maybe that he wanted to get from that, because maybe he was calling to say, hey, I got married, and she hung up. And so maybe now she's been stewing, a time to think about it, like, well, maybe let me show up. So my question is, he said it was hand delivered. Is Simone in town?
Lord of mercy. For his sake, I pray she ain't.
And Keisha, you made a good point yesterday. He's looking at this bottle that maybe, and I'm thinking maybe he didn't think that it was poison, but he knows who it came from. But he sat there. Well, he didn't want to drink it with her.
He
She
didn't
was
want to drink
determined
it,
to
like
drink it.
something was wrong with it.
Yeah, that was weird.
I'm like, so you just gonna
'Cause
let
they
your wife
always
get
drinking.
poisoned by your hoe?
And you just gonna sit there and watch her get poisoned.
But
It's like,
okay,
babe, this came from one of my exes. She's trying to taunt me and be nasty, so maybe we shouldn't drink it. She's just being petty. Yeah, that's all you
so do
had to
y'all
say.
think that this was Andre's opportunity to come clean
Yeah,
about
I think it
whatever,
was, and he missed
it
it
definitely
and he
again.
was.
missed the window?
He
Yep.
did.
So now that, well, it doesn't necessarily
Now
level
you
the
look
playing.
guilty.
Well, he looks guilty, but it doesn't necessarily. Hey, Marvella, it doesn't necessarily level the playing field, because that was in Andre's past.
Right.
Danny brought Bill into the present,
Now,
middle of their
what does
marriage.
level the playing field is him still keeping the secret currently.
Not necessarily. It levels that there's a secret and the communication off, but he didn't bang Simone,
But she
and
know where you live. She been to my
she
house.
does. She does. She
That's the
been to the
problem.
house.
Why did that thing do it twice? I don't know.
So it is. It
It,
gives him a leg. Well, no, it gives Danny a leg to stand on, a fighting chance.
Yeah.
But it's just saying that we're both really bad at communication and we keep it secrets. But Danny's secret is worse, in my
oh, it's
opinion. Of
definitely
course.
worse.
Yeah. Unless he's basically been cheating on her with, as he was going on these trips, then that's a whole nother thing. But I don't think
Nah,
so.
I don't think he's
But
been
I
doing
don't
that.
yeah, I
think
don't think
so.
so. But then that would make it, yeah, because he was looking at the bottle. In that, remember he looked at the phone while he was in Orthogenes,
Mm-hmm.
That was
and
the
so
weirdest scene because you're looking at pictures of yourself by yourself with the bottle.
right. So she took the picture, but I'm like, but why? Yeah, why was he sitting there drinking champagne in a little chateau or whatever? Not chateau,
Well,
a
I
little
mean, I
bistro or
think
whatever by
that
himself.
I don't think he was by himself, because, like you said, he was sitting at the table. So I think it's definitely whoever he was with, which I think it was Simone, took the picture. And maybe that was a favorite bottle of wine that the two of them, I mean, champagne that they shared
But who goes
together.
all the way across the street to take a picture of
It
you
It
wasn't
at
was
the
across the
it was
table?
street.
weird. Why would you be looking at pictures of just you?
But okay, let's back up, because we have pictures of just us, but we know who took those pictures. If we're with someone and they take a picture of us, then the picture, now you're thinking of a memory that you had with that person. We all got pictures in our phone that somebody else took.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
So
if
not
that's
from
not
if
across
I'm
the
weird.
thinking of a
street.
memory I have with a person, I'm looking at a picture of the person.
But not from across the street. He would, yeah. So I'm thinking somebody sent him that picture because why did he? The person is standing too far away for it to be that close. It's like stalker vibes. It's like she's across the street and took a picture of him with the table, and you see the whole front of the building. If I'm
So what are
having
you
dinner with
saying?
you, you're sitting with me and I'm taking a picture,
Well,
not
it's
going across the street
definitely,
to take the picture.
well, it's definitely something he definitely recognized, because it was the bottle. And it
Yeah.
was a area that he definitely recognized, and maybe it's a running joke between the two of them. The
Mm-hmm.
question is, Is this a picture that he had already in his phone, or was it a text message that he received with the picture?
Because it
I
looked
don't
like it
think
was
it
a
was a
text
text
message.
because remember her phone number that he had was disconnected. So
Maybe
if
she
it
sent it
was a
from another
text, then
phone.
he would have called it back because he's trying to find her now.
Mm.
Well, anyway, Andre, um,
You better get it
you
together,
need to go
boy.
ahead. You listen. I'm gonna tell you like I told your Uncle Ted way back in February, March of 2025. I told your Uncle Ted
Ooh.
to not let Leslie tell a secret.
Don't let your
He
wife hear
needed to
about
be
it
the
in the
one to
street.
do it.
Yeah.
Andre, if this person has sent this bottle, she's already in it. They know where they home. Somebody had a hand delivered. It's starting. You need to say now, hey Danny, listen, we need to talk about this because this is my past. This is part of my player vibe, and this is what I think may be happening. So we need to be on high alert. I think that'll give Danny something to do to stop thinking about Bill and start thinking about, let me figure out how I can protect my man. I think that all that Bill stuff will go out the window
It
if
sure
she feels
would.
threatened.
Sure will.
Beyond, I don't want to say her
Hey,
name
look,
wrong,
ain't
but she
nothing
said that's
make
his
you
actual
appreciate your
wife.
man more than thinking somebody else trying to get him.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. So I think that that is going to bring, that whole thing up.
Beyonce,
And
you see your Beyonce saying maybe that's his actual wife?
All right. I don't think he married.
Mm.
yeah, I don't think that he's married. I think that I just think that he has a past like most people do.
She was mighty close. So maybe he,
I
yeah,
mean,
because I
it
mean,
was
because
close
they were drunk,
enough.
because they were drunk. But I mean, if they got married that morning, it's true. It's like, okay, look, I'm married already, so this is, yeah. He could have came out then and said it, but
I don't think they're
Yeah,
married.
I
I don't
don't
think
think
he's
that that's
married.
it. I
But
think
he
that
looked
in
spooked like it's something else.
mm-hmm.
He looked
I
very spooked.
I think that they had. I mean, so let's go ahead and let's talk about this picture in question. I think that he had maybe a very intense relationship with her, and maybe he just bailed and came back to the states and left her there, and then put down roots and just thought that he was going to go back. Because remember, he said it was never his plan to stay in Fairmont. He was just there for a good time, not a long time,
Right.
and then ended up kind of putting down some roots inadvertently, and now he's here. Now, I think he had every intention of going back.
I think it could have been like a Ted and Shanice situation where she told him how he felt. He said, "Look, I need some space to think about this. I'm going home for a minute. We'll talk about it when I get back." And he ain't never come back.
Maybe he
Right, that's
never
what I'm
came back.
saying. I think it was an intense situation. He bounced, and then he didn't make it back. And then other things happened and left this woman high and dry because it has to be some sort of history for him to think to call her after he got married. That was the one phone call he made. He wasn't on the phone calling all the exes. He called her.
He called that one. Yep.
And he
But
said that
what
he
was
was a
funny
player.
was when he got back to that house. Vanessa knocked on that window. Did you see that boy jump down his
Oh,
skin when that
yes,
door?
he did. He was like, oh, snap. Oh,
Woo!
oh, oh,
That
what?
was hilarious.
But speaking of that, was Vanessa's advice to Danny accurate?
I don't remember
I
what she
mean,
told
and
him.
knowing what we knew about Andre at that point, it was, but she doesn't believe that Andre is a cheater, so that's why she said what she said. I mean, he was a playboy, and he's pretty much seemed to have settled down from every other body's, from the outlook. But
Um, yeah. So Marvella, we have not met Simone. We don't know. Only way that we know Simone is right after he and Danny got married. He made a phone call when he was there in that room one morning to call her to tell her in it. We think to tell her that he got married, and he said, "Hey, Simone, it's Andre," and she said whatever she said on the
Basically, I
other
saw the
end,
blog.
and sent him a text to show the picture of him and Danny married. I seen it, and then the phone call ended. So it's kind of like, I already know why you calling. I saw online that you got married, and don't call me no more. Click.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was
because
like
it
it
was like
literally,
it was that was what made him realize it was in the blogs because he was shocked.
yeah. Because I guess he wanted to reach out to say, okay, if you hear anything, or this is what I have done, let me give you the courtesy call to tell you what's up. And she had already heard it. The conversation wasn't no more than 30 seconds,
Yeah.
but it
wasn't
was enough
long.
to
It
get
was like,
Simone's name out. And I know what you did. Get off my phone. Click.
It was enough to plant the seed for what is
Right.
happening now.
Right. So now that we're like, oh, Simone, oh, France, oh, here we go again. So that's how
We've been
that
waiting
went.
on this.
Right. We've been waiting for this to circle back because, again, they don't do anything just because.
Right.
Everything, it might sit dormant for a whole year, but it's there. It's out there.
It's still
And it's been
lingering.
sitting
Look,
dormant.
you know
It's
what's well,
lingering.
I'll say my thing that's been sitting dormant for a year for things that make you go,
Okay. So Vanessa says, listen, stop with all this foolishness that you got going on,
please and now.
and stop with you're gonna basically out yourself basically with all this, and you thinking about, okay, and I'm just an adulterer and I'm this and that. Yeah, you are. But if you, I mean, I can't take it from you. I didn't make you do it. You did it. But now it's time to get over it. What makes you to be a continued adulteress is to continue doing it and continue to allow Bill to occupy your thoughts. And you're showing that you're enjoying it. You want to make him believe, and you're trying to convince yourself that you're not enjoying it. But you are enjoying it with all the little digs and all of the things that you say to Haley
yes.
every chance you get. You are enjoying the fact of knowing that Bill still wants you. You're relishing in the fact, and somewhere deep down, and maybe not even deep down, that turns you on, that puffs up your chest, and you feel like you have won over on Haley. And if you didn't care, and if you didn't want anything else to do with Bill, then it would not be the situation that you are, oh, look at what I know, what I got. I know something you don't. She's got that "You're My Little Secret" song playing in her head by Escape. You're my little
You're my
secret, and
little
that's how
secret
we
song.
should keep it. Yes.
You went way back with that one. Yeah, but that is a
I
perfect
mean, but
song.
look,
It is. No, it's a perfect song. I just wasn't thinking about it.
yeah, she got this, and it's, you want to dig at Haley every chance you get. So secretly, you admired her. And that's why Bill was saying, listen, you telling me to keep a secret, but every chance you get, you implying and you throwing stuff to Haley. So you must be really entertaining it. And let's talk about Bill's proposition. He said, listen,
Oh,
I can keep a secret. So if you want, we can keep this going. Don't
I
sit here and
know
act
the
like you didn't
ball.
enjoy it. Don't act like you didn't enjoy it. Don't act like you don't
I'm
want me
like,
as much
talk
as I
about
want
some
you.
kahunas. I'm
The
Don't
fact that
act
you're
like,
trying to turn me into the side piece is insane.
yes. I was like, that was some gall.
but
I
see,
just was, yeah.
listen,
And the
another
fact that
song,
she's letting him do that is even more insane.
And that
another
he actually
song,
still didn't get slapped. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
another song that could be for Danny in this moment is "My Mind Telling Me No,"
No,
but
buddy,
my
my
body telling me
body.
yes.
Ooh,
And I mean,
girl. Yeah,
it
that's about
fits.
right there. Yeah,
It
that's
fits.
it fits. It so fits.
Bless her heart. Bless her heart.
Things that make me
Andre,
go,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. But Andre, listen to me. If you don't do that, Sean Freeman, you better tell them to write your confession in there. I mean, you may have already
Mm.
done it. We got to catch up.
Yeah, look,
But yeah,
he got to get the confession song. Yeah,
sure
you got to
better.
get that.
He better call Ursula
Yep.
Yes,
Say,
you better write your
bruh,
confession
Write your confessions. Yes.
help me write this out.
Call your
because
boy.
you are
Look,
dealing
have
with
him
a
singing that
woman.
when you tell him in the background of Orphy Jeans or the.
Uh,
As much as I love Danny, you are dealing with a woman who is unhinged
She done brought a gun.
and is very impulsive and will hit 0 to 100 in 2 seconds.
Cause
I'm
And
they
if
need
she
sorry,
that
if the
thinks
gun.
for
heifer
a
got balls
minute,
enough to come to my house, she catch what she
He
catch.
might need to hide that gun. He might need to find it. Did the police took that gun from her?
If she got the balls to come to my house, then she gets what she gets.
oh, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about how quick she gonna try to drop Andre like a hot potato. You saw
Oh, yeah, that too.
how reactive she
She
is
is.
when he was behind the live stream that Vanessa was like, "Oh, isn't he such and such?" And he was
Supposed to
there in
be.
Orphy jeans. Didn't he tell you he was going to the gym? And not like Vanessa, you didn't help with that.
Yeah.
But then
To
you
play
had
it
to,
off.
but then you had to turn around and talk her off the ledge because she was like, "You're right." And who is? I mean, she went completely there. Hey, Noki, she
Hey,
went
Noki.
completely there.
Well, for one thing, your daughter is sitting right there, so he ain't doing much at Orphy Jeans.
Okay,
Right.
that's what I'm saying. But she don't think rationally because the first thing you're gonna say is that. Okay, he's at Orphanages. I know he sees Chelsea. He sees this live. He's there. He said he was going to the
He's
gym or to
going to
play
play
golf
golf.
or whatever, but he ended up over here. It's at Orphy Jeans. He ain't at the nightclub. He ain't
Yeah.
at the strip club. He went to Orphy Jeans. So
And
what are
then
you
y'all
tripping about?
and they had been sitting there talking for a minute because soap opera time that they probably would. I mean, he could have played and basically came back like he said.
Or change your mind. Sometimes when
Yeah,
you leave the house, you change your mind.
True.
because he
Maybe
was trying
whoever
to
he was
give them
going to
some
play golf
space.
with had something going on.
I
Because he was
might be like, you know what? I'm gonna go and go to Starbucks or go to McDonald's and get me something and end up at Goodwill, end up at
Mhm.
Walmart, and then
Yeah.
be like, oh well, I decided while I was out, I'm gonna do that. I changed my mind. Like
Right.
we
Heck, I
change
thought
our
I was going to get my
minds.
nails done earlier. In some kind of way, I ended up in Target.
Thank you. And
Well,
Lynn, you're right. That I don't. They're trying to find something. Andre got a secret.
he
But
does.
I think, but Danny's guilt, she's projecting her own guilt onto him to try to
Oh,
find I
absolutely.
got you. She's trying to find I got you. See you as bad as me because she
Mhm.
feels alone in her guilt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She knows she did the do, so she's trying to say if Andre did the do, then I got a way out. But
Yeah.
I did the wham bam thank you, and I got to figure out a way to figure out how I'm gonna mess this up, how I won't mess this up with Andre.
Right.
But yeah,
Was it Celine? We thought it was Simone. Was it Celine?
That's what
it
I
might be
said,
Celine.
Celine.
Okay,
I
okay,
said
so it could be
Yeah.
Celine. Okay, it could be
I
Celine. It was
think the
somebody, something
what's his
French.
name's is
Simone is French
Simone.
too. Okay,
No,
somebody
Simone is the other. What's his name?
who?
Uh, Jacob's brother's thing. Wasn't that a Simone?
No, that was
No.
no, that wasn't a Simone. But
It
anyway,
wasn't
it was. I
Simone.
knew it was
Okay.
something French. But yeah,
Whoever.
her,
Some little
whoever,
French
yeah, he had
gal.
talked to. Yeah, okay. She watched it. She went back and watched it today. She said the name was
Okay.
Celine. Okay, so we were talking about Simone earlier. We meant Celine. So Marvella, that's what we were talking about. It's not Simone, Celine, the girl he called and said was, I guess, assume he was trying to say he was married, and she said, "I already know," and hung up. So
Mhm.
we're assuming that that is where the bottle of champagne came from.
Pain came
The
from.
question is, did she hand deliver it? Did she have a courier hand deliver? Either way, this chick know where I live.
Mhm.
That I'm
Yep.
over here at Danny Dupree house, and they done got behind the gate. See
Yes.
these security officers at this gate.
For real.
They are
Okay,
awful. Just
they
straight
they
awful.
they right horrible. But talking about awful,
Mm-mm.
so our favorite therapist gave her daughter dating advice.
I don't know about favorite, but go ahead.
Well, I say that sarcastically. Um,
No, you take the
Look, these people suck at their jobs, just for the record.
your daughter is saying that she's in love. Your daughter is saying was messed up behind his lips started moving. Yeah, yeah.
Excuse
Andre
me.
was definitely rattled when that box came. When he opened it up, he knew
Mhm.
exactly. He was rattled.
When Vanessa knocked on that door,
He's his whole body, his soul jumped right out of his body. Woo!
Ooh, child.
That means Celine, he must already know Celine a little cray cray.
He must
And
have
that
forgot his wife is a little cray cray.
I understand that, but I think that I
Right
think
now
he
he's dealing with
remember now, like, oh snap, she actually here. She
Yeah,
didn't stay across the pond.
I think our theory might be it might be close because that's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah.
If you told me, okay, I don't know, let me think about it. I gotta go home for a little bit. I'll be back, and then you ain't never come back, and next thing I know, you married. That
That's
might
like
make me flip out a little bit.
going to get
Now I'm
those
gonna tell you
cigarettes. You
something.
went to get the cigarettes or a thing of milk and never came back. Yep.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
might make me flip out a little bit.
Now this is what I'm thinking now that it comes to my mind, and I should no. Let me write it down so I don't forget. So let me save it for that next segment. And I don't have a pen nowhere in sight. Lord have mercy. Look, let me try to text it to myself so that I remember for the next segment
Self?
something that just came to my mind. Self, remember this. Okay, hold on. Let me see so I can put this in
Because,
here. Okay.
I mean, I don't think they're ready either. I'm with Nicole going back to that part with this picture. They weren't ready to get married. That's her first. That's her first. Not that you
But I
shouldn't get
don't see
married
this
to
is
your
my thing,
first,
and
but
I
that's a
think we
lot.
need to give Tomas some grace because the more I think about it, and I think it may just be, we already know he's not the strongest actor on the show. But if you think about their age, and we have all been through it. Well, when are y'all gonna get married? Well, don't you think y'all need to get married? You got all this coming at you. You got his grandmama in one ear, you
Yeah.
got Bill in one ear. So I think he was, and then you almost lose her. So all those things are what made him make that impulsive move. Not
Decision,
necessarily that he felt like he was ready, but my
but it
nana is
was,
all up in my ear, Bill
yeah,
all up in this
everybody.
ear. You about to be gone. Let me go ahead and do this thing.
And
Yeah.
I understand that the reason that I nominated Tomas that week is because he didn't read the room. Because the people closest to Kat tried to tell him, and obviously you got to think that maybe they know a little something more. Had you and Angela told Raphael, "Nah, Ursula ain't ready for that," knowing that we talk every day, all day, and y'all say, "I don't think so, not right now."
Mm.
Raphael would be crazy to carry me to Puerto Rico and do it anyway when y'all has already said, "Bro, that ain't the move, not right now." So
But
I
see, then
fought
we
him
got to
for
look
not
at
for
who
wrong.
was telling him that, and to me, she came across as a hater. She didn't come across as acting in Cat's best interest. Was
Yeah,
Chelsea?
Well,
she
right,
didn't.
but that's still just the sister cuz they the wonder cousin. Some of the
Yeah.
well, and if you okay, so take Chelsea off the table. What about her father, Ted? You asked for
Well,
permission. He
yeah.
was like, okay, well, I don't know. It's It's just anyway.
Yeah.
But
Now yeah, you're right about that one.
But I understand Nicole saying take your time. What I disagree with is her telling her, play the field, date around, get you a few more before
Be
you
a hoe
settle
like
down.
me.
Right. That's what I feel like she was saying. Get your whole
Oh gosh.
punch in your whole card for a little bit before you decide to shut it down. And I was like, really? Nicole? That's the advice you giving your young daughter is spread yourself around a little bit, spread like peanut butter before you lock it down?
Oh God.
Really? I understand you say wait a while. You're still young. Y'all get to know each other. But if your daughter is telling you she's in love with someone and your advice is date a few more people before you decide to lock it down, did you date a few more people or are you regretting now? Ted, that's what she said. Are you regretting my father? She said, no, because we made so and so. What you mean to say is I chose Ted when I should have chose Carter or I should have chose both of them and then decided who I wanted to be with? Is that what you're trying to say?
Mm.
Because I have an
Child.
issue with your advice.
I have so many issues with Nicole.
That advice, my mama would have never said date a few more
Never.
men first, play the
But
field, have some fun. She might have said don't try to marry the first one you date, but she wouldn't have said get a few more under your belt before you make
Let
that
some
decision.
let some more
yeah,
hit it
it's the
first and
way
make sure it's
Nicole
Right,
the one
said
you
it.
like.
Nicole was
right.
being very blunt, but I think it was in the right aspect because she knows her daughter. Her daughter is too immature to be getting married.
Okay, but then
So
she made that decision
I
that
don't
she
like the
wasn't
way
going to
she
get
said it. I
married.
agree. I don't like the way she put it. The way she put it was, yeah, that was, yeah.
But she's
Right.
already decided she's not going to get married. So I
Right.
don't
She's
even.
already
That's not even a
recognized that.
discussion. She
But
Right.
the
talking
She
about
question,
recognized that.
she's
but what
discouraging
Cat,
her even being in a relationship.
but what Cat, well, yeah, but what Cat asked her is, you don't think we should get married either. So yeah, I don't. So she could have
But
went
she
that
could have
way.
All
said,
she
I
had to say
don't
is, "Yeah,
right
I don't think
now,
y'all are ready right now."
not right
Period.
Right.
now. But
But that's why I said she just went about it the wrong way. It was just
I
the way.
mean, yeah, I mean, well, we all agree as Dupree's, we have all as a family said Cat's not ready to get married.
Mm-hmm.
As a family, we have decided that, and thank God she knew. And then we all said, "Whew, okay, you decided to say no because that's not what you're ready for."
Right.
But the fact that she is still trying to keep her relationship intact, and they're talking about letting people make their own decisions and do all that, then you say, okay, Kat, you decided that you didn't want to get married. You decided to get this condo, which I think, okay, that's impulsive too, but you did it and you want to move together. Just be careful, tread lightly, and take your time. That's it. But get a few no out of your belt. Just date around a little bit. Have some fun. You young. You telling her to kick her legs up with whoever come around. So what's gonna happen if she find Jerome next week? You're gonna say, "Oh, you dating Jerome?
Have you tried
Okay,
that one yet? That one looks interesting.
okay, Jerome is nice for you." I got my friend's cousin, my girl that work here, her son named Jeremy. How about they go out with Jeremy for a little bit?
Look, you might want to try Jeremy's.
Oh
Jeremy's looks
gosh.
like it might be fun.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
My mother would have never said that to me. She would have said, okay, even when she didn't agree with my choices. She said, okay, I'm here for you, but I'm gonna keep my mouth off of it because that's your life. And I feel that that's what Nicole should have done. You made the right decision. I didn't think y'all were rushing into marriage, but I just want you to take your time with your relationship. And I think that should have been the end of what Nicole had to say. That's it. That was my issue. But with that
Yep, I
being
agree.
said, I honestly don't think they gonna last.
Oh no,
No,
I don't
I'm
I
either.
don't
doing
think
all
so
of that
either.
to have his back. But that man is really hurt by how he got embarrassed in that room full of her family.
And now he has to go and tell grandma. Yeah.
Now you got to go to Puerto Rico and tell Abuela
Yep.
Well,
it
I'm
didn't
rooting
happen.
for Tomas and Kat to defy the odds and what everybody think that they are destined to not make it. I'm rooting for them.
Uh, I don't see that happening.
Now you talk about not having
Or
chemistry. I don't see Tomas and Kat having the chemistry they
But
need.
Tomas
I
don't
just,
have.
yeah.
Tomas is still a green actor. I don't see much chemistry with him and anybody.
No, him and Eva had good chemistry. Now you got to think about
I
it.
don't think they had good chemistry. I think
They
they
I
had
had
a
think they
lot
more
in
in
did.
common,
common. They had more in common than he and
but they
Kat
don't
did.
have chemistry.
Lynn said they will eventually go their separate ways. I think so,
Yeah.
and I think Tomas will be the one to break it. Yeah. Mm,
She just has all okay, and I think so too because she has already embarrassed him, belittled
mm-hmm.
him, emasculated him.
That and see, that's my issue with it. It's the fact that she keeps emasculating him, and it's
So
the class. There's already an issue with you got a man who obviously was raised to want to be the man, and
mhm.
Yeah.
every time he turn around, you making him feel like less than that man.
Yeah. Well, you can
Mhm.
move in with me. That whole moving. Now you know he was
I
not
look,
gonna.
I bought an apartment. You can move in here.
Yeah.
What?
I'm like,
It's like
no,
here's the consolation prize.
no, no, no,
You
no.
had
And
you have no say in what the apartment is we're gonna live in. No say in
right,
nothing.
right. Like she really, if she wanted to really save his ego and save his manhood, she should have said, Tomas, let's talk. And this is what I think. We're not getting married yet, but let's try it and let's live together. What do you think about us buying
Yeah.
a condo? Let's go out and let's us pick the place and
Right.
see what we like. because that's what the marriage is. It's us making joint decisions. So you are already proven you're not ready to be a wife because you don't know how to include your husband
In
in
your
decision
decisions.
making.
Right.
Yep, exactly.
I agree,
So
Lynn. He is. He's just the facts, ma'am. He's very to the point.
yeah, and I hate it for him, but I don't see them working through that, especially if Nicole stay in her ear. The only way I see her staying with Tomas is to keep Eva, to have something over Eva, to say, I can't let Eva be happy and have a man and
Yeah.
I don't have one.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way I see Kat trying to stay. But I see Tomas running because he feels emasculated. Because Mamita is stepping all over his heart and the man is at the bar drinking alone.
Yeah, he is. Poor baby. Looking at the
So
ring.
yeah, like wait a minute, what's going on here?
Cause see, when he get home and he says to give that ring back to Abuela, if he does,
Well,
he might
Grayson
just
told him to
keep it.
hold it. That's
Cause she
why I
gonna be
think
like, "Well, I
they may
thought you were
try and make
dating
it
that
work.
girl. Why are you giving me the ring back?" Abuela's not gonna. Yeah, like I don't
Well,
like that
Grayson
girl.
told
You
him
need
to
to let
hold
her
on
go.
to it.
Uh,
Listen to
hmm?
Lynn. Cat told Chelsea season 1, episode 140. Yep. Yep. Anyway, let's take a quick commercial break, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be right back.
After these messages.
Hold your seat, don't move. We're cutting to a break. 15 seconds later, I'm back with the gate. Popcorn gone cold. You still got your grin. I got a little detour. Then I slide back in. Wait, wait, don't touch that dial. I'll be through the noise in a minute, child. Behind the gates, we'll be right back. Behind the gates, then we snap right back. Right back, right back. Keep your stand up strong, let your voice be heard. Hope and justice in every word. Hand in hand, we rise above, building change through strength and love. Join the NAACP today. Let's
Yeah, from the island to your plate, look back. Season with love, cooked just right. One bite, got your taste buds taking flight. Look, poppy, flavor, so good. Family, faith, and know how to go. From the sauce to the smoke to the fire and the soul. Look, poppy got the flavor taking over control. Turn it up, let the whole Puerto Rican flavor with luxury. Look, poppy, yeah, we bringing the heat. One taste, and you know it can be beat.
In this same meeting, Kat tells Nicole about Naomi having the BRCA gene.
Yes.
Now, I think she was dead ass wrong because that was Naomi's news to tell. And Keisha made a point earlier before to say, well, Naomi should have explicitly said, don't tell nobody because I want to. And my point is, between cousins, when we sit and talk like that, it's understood that we don't carry news and it don't go any further than the 5 of us. So I don't feel like Naomi should have had to have given a disclaimer to say, don't say nothing yet.
Well, she didn't
But
act shocked that Cat had told it, so
well, I mean, you probably say, yeah, they a bunch of big mouths, like here we go. but still, like, why did she? And then not only did she say, "Oh well, she lied. She's got the BRCA gene, and she had this, and this is why I did." Oh, but she's thinking about getting a double
Yeah,
mastectomy,
she ran
and
her mouth a
I
lot.
mean, she just told all of. She poured the whole
But see,
whole teapot.
again, it goes back to Kat is not mature. She has basically been sheltered just like Nicole. She hasn't really had any life experiences. She's basically still like, when we were young and you went around your grandmother or other people, maybe it's a country thing, being raised in the South, you don't run your mouth. You keep your mouth shut about stuff. You don't, yeah. She's green. She's just as green as Tomas. They
But
just
here's
don't
go ahead.
go. They just, yeah. I agree
But
with you. She
see,
ran her mouth. That's what I'm saying. She's just very immature. She
but
talks too
the
much.
the apple don't fall far from the
No,
tree,
it don't. Not at
because
all.
what did Nicole do? Get
Just
up
run
and
straight to
Watusi herself right to Danny,
Watisi. Yep. And
she did
right
do that.
over there, straight there to say. And then not only did she say, "Okay, I heard that she had the BRCA gene,"
Mm-hmm.
the double mastectomy. Wait, what
Yeah. What?
what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, oh,
My bad.
oh! You didn't
Yeah.
know.
I
I
thought you
said a little
knew.
too much.
Instead
Then
of calling her
she go
her
over and,
niece.
and blabber to the grands too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly. So
you need
you
to
go
go
over
talk to
there and you
Danny.
talk about this, and then you go over there. Now, if you didn't have no plan to say nothing, and it was Danny's news to tell, then what you went up over there for?
What
And I'm
brought
not
it
saying
up for?
you can't visit your parents. Of course you can, but then you already know that they good at reading the girls. They tuned in, and this
Yeah.
is the
She knew what
face you
she
sit. That's the face you got over there at your grand. Like, yeah.
she knew
Mm.
exactly what she was doing.
You go over there, but at least you said, well, you got to talk to Danny about it. And they go, oh, well, now they wondering what's happening,
Yep. So
what's
now
going
they.
on. So now we got to summon Danielle Elizabeth over, and you
Yep.
need to get over here now. And here she do talking about, no, it's something you need to tell us.
Yeah. And
And
she
it was just
thinking,
it's just me and Bill, and we just
yeah.
what? What you
What?
mean? You and
You and
Bill
Bill.
what?
And I expected them to see through that.
Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't said
Like,
yet
hold
either.
up now.
Bill, the first thing that come out your mouth. See, and Danny's not a good liar. She's
At
not a
all.
good player. You're not a good cheater because you don't ever reveal nothing until they tell you what they got on you. And even then, you
Yes.
still deny the
Deny,
lie.
deny, deny.
Until I see the evidence, I need to see videos and stuff.
Exactly. Until you
They
show
never,
me the footage from the elevator camera that said I did,
that
uh-uh.
ain't me. That is not
Until
me. Oh, okay. Well,
until the
maybe it is.
gloves fit, you must have quit.
They must have quit.
Okay. Look, until I turn my face to the camera, that is not me.
Exactly. I know she got the same dress off of Shein that I had. I don't know who that is.
Oh, I
You know
remember
that
her.
I got
you
that dress.
know that
Look,
you
I got that
Oh,
dress in my
nasty
closet.
old,
Yeah, no,
nasty old man. What he doing messing with that girl?
exactly.
girl. He
You
know
know
his
He
wife
won't
is
be
at
so
home.
bad. He done found a lookalike.
you
Oh
know
my
every
gosh.
time you shop on Shein, they tell you 10,000 other people done bought this
Well,
dress.
this
She
dress, yep.
got my dress. Ain't no way. You gonna sit up there and she almost did it to Nicole when Nicole said the secret's out. She almost did with she about to tell Nicole. Now you about to tell your parents that you ready to offer an explanation.
Always.
And
Just guilty.
lied so much to herself that she believe it.
Vernon, if he didn't say, I know that I know about you and Bill. What about me and Bill? That's my baby's father.
Hmm.
I know that y'all was in the elevator together. Okay, I was coming downstairs. Okay, I know that you got on top of him. I don't know what you're talking about. I was trying to climb up in the thing. I don't care. I mean, she got to wait and see what they got on her. She ready to offer it up before anybody say anything.
That's what got her in trouble in the first
Just
place.
red
Offering it up.
handed.
She offered it up.
Just
That's
you
what.
right,
Offering
Angela.
it
That's
up.
it.
That's
That's what
right. That's
got
what
in
got
trouble
you
in
in
the
the
first place.
predicament
Offering
you
it
in
up.
now. Offering it up.
Hmm.
Yes, they did kiss in season one. That's what I'm
Yep.
saying. So it's been building. But my
But
point
it's been
is,
3 kisses, hasn't there? 2 or 3?
yeah,
It's
it's
been
been.
about 3.
But the thing is, Again, if you love Andre so much and you know that you made a horrible mistake, you ain't doing nothing to try to forget that mistake. You need to find a therapist. You need to go find a hypnotherapist, somebody to make you forget
Something.
it if it happened. Something. You ain't taking the proper channels to get rid of this bad juju. Get some sage,
Hey,
sage,
Gail.
sage your
Sorry.
panties. Do something.
Save her panties.
I
What you
said
say?
You
sage,
just say
sage,
sage your
She said
panties.
save your
sage your
panties.
panties.
She
Do
did not.
something. Do
She did
something.
not say.
Get rid of that bad juju. Do
I'm
something. Do
sorry,
what
is
you
that
got
your
to do.
professional advice as
Say,
a therapist?
No,
say,
no.
sage your panties. I have never heard that one. That is hilarious.
Sage your
Okay.
panties
Oh,
is
we need to put
crazy.
that. Look, put that on a shirt. Sage your panties. Say, I'm gonna have to write that down.
Ladies,
My pen
sage
won't
your
write. Oh my
panties.
goodness. Sage your panties. Oh my
Do
gosh,
something. I
One
Ursula.
don't
temptation,
know.
sage your panties.
I
Yep.
don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. I mean,
Oh
and
God.
no, before anybody comes for me, I do not use sage. I do not believe that it is a joke. There is no sage in my house. All prayers go up to the Lord Jesus. So do not come for me. It's a joke. Um,
Oh my gosh.
but I'm just saying, Danny, you're not doing
Okay.
you. You are not doing enough to break yourself away from the soul tie that you have with
Oh my
Bill,
gosh. Okay.
and you just
No.
blurting everything out of the front of your mouth, you're gonna destroy your relationship. Bill's
Yeah.
not. You worried about Bill, and Bill thinking about how he can do it again, and you freaking out.
Yes. I mean, that was just so disgusting of him to sit there and say that out loud.
Yeah,
And
Oh.
it's
and that's
been
the thing is we already know those of us with any type of self-respect as women already know that the way he did her was dirty as hell.
Yeah.
So it's already
yes,
disgusting that she did this.
Mm,
But then the way he continues to berate her and sat here and tried to turn her into the side piece. Don't
yeah,
understand how y'all can want them together. I'm sorry. He has no respect for her at all.
mm-mm.
not none,
None.
not
Nothing has
none,
changed. He still don't have no respect for her.
none.
And I don't see how she can't basically see that in her. Every time he comes at her, it's like you cheated on me, or did you do this the same way you did it to Haley? Is this how you basically, propositioned Haley? Is this how you got her to win her? That would be in my head all day long when it comes to him. For her not to replay all the betrayal and the lies and everything else,
Right.
like Pam told her last week, I don't understand why she keeps basically coming back at him. There's so
Right,
much hurt
and
and pain
right,
there. How could you
right.
do that?
Right, and that's my point, because Lynn has said her only consolation is that Danny didn't want the marriage to end. No, she didn't want the marriage to end, but the way that the marriage ended, and they thank God they played it back for us to see the
Yes,
vitriol, the disrespect, the whole
that
everything
was
that went
horrible.
down. How could you say the way that you left me,
Hmm.
the way that you pushed this woman in my face, the way that you moved her around the corner from my parents' house, the way you got married in our family's country club and demanded that I come and watch you marry her, the way you just pushed her in my face as if all of a sudden you hated me, and
Yeah.
now, nah,
Mm-mm-mm.
exactly. Like, anyway, so she gets over there. We get past Bill. She makes up an excuse about him being sick again. Oh yeah, girl. We thought, okay, well, for a minute you had us worried that you done bumped your head. Nah, mother, I'm good. So then you sit and decide that now you're gonna tell her about Naomi, which I still don't think it was her place to do it, but it comes better from her than it does Nicole. I'll give it that. But she tells her that and Naomi's plans. And
Hmm.
then she says, I want you to talk her out of it. Talk some sense into her.
Yeah.
And Anita's like, well, just hold on a second, but just give me a minute. And I did feel bad for Anita because she's like, oh my God, it's my fault. I passed all of this on to our babies. Blah, 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 blah. Like, should
Yeah,
well,
she
we
felt
already
really
know
bad.
Naomi really she should have went ahead and told it when it was, so they can go ahead and deal with it as they would a family all at once.
Yeah, that
Or
would
at
But
least as soon
it broke my
as
heart.
when she did ring that bell, or well, she hadn't really rung the bell yet, did she? She did.
yeah, she did.
Yeah.
And she
So
already
they
had the
she
lumpectomy. She's it's
yeah,
behind
and
her. I
I
mean, she
think
got
she
to
could
have
have told them
radiation.
then. I think she could have told them then.
There's
It's like
been
okay,
so
because she
many
was pretty much out
opportunities
of the
she could have told.
woods. What'd you say, Keisha?
Said she. There's been so many opportunities she could have and should have told Jacob
Yeah,
and them.
yeah, true. She had a lot of
Yeah.
opportunities she could have. So,
I mean,
'cause-
my thing is while the sore is open, treat it. Don't put the band-aid and get it closed and then rip it back open again. Oh, by the way, let's do everybody's hurting. Let's hurt all at once
mm,
and get it all right. That way we can move past this together as a family, lift each other up and build each other up. Like it doesn't make sense to say, I don't want to hurt you or that person's fragile. So you're gonna wait till that person heals and then knock them back down again. Like that's just let's just handle it. That's my opinion. And Lynn, to answer your other question about the psychological explanation for Danny's preoccupation with Bill, one is trauma. It's the
mm,
grief and loss because it happened suddenly, shockingly, and violently. So it's a trauma response. She had gotten used to him cheating and not walking away, but now it was, wait a minute, I'm the model, I'm Danielle Elizabeth Dupree, and you left me for a younger model. When I think all of her stock in herself was put into the way she looks, which is why she's um she doesn't want to do anything now because she thinks that Andre just wants her for her body, which is why she doesn't want to take care of
yeah,
this now. So it's a little bit of vanity, a little bit of shock, a little bit of
It's
pride.
definitely vanity.
yeah.
And now she wants to feel, she enjoys feeling wanted, like you said, and she enjoys having something now over Haley when they made her the butt of the joke. Now she feels like she's making her the butt of the joke. Yep. All right.
Mm.
Have fun at the movies, Lynn. Lynn says she's going to see Odyssey for the
Bye.
second time.
I see that. We just got back, Lynn, like literally 3-4 hours ago.
I didn't have it. I didn't have a desire to go see it, so I'm just kind of like,
I
See,
okay.
we're
want to see
big
it, but
Greek
I'm gonna
mythology
wait.
people over here, so
The last Greek mythology thing that I watched that I was into was Clash of the Titans, and you know how long ago
the
that was.
original one or the remake.
The original, the remake
Yeah,
was trash.
the remake was garbage. I agree.
Okay, the original one with what's his name? Oh my
Well,
gosh.
I ain't know none of them people's names back then.
Well, and another reason why it is to my heart because Ursula Andress is in that movie, and that is the woman I was named after specifically. So
Okay.
she was in that movie. But the man, he was on a show we used to watch. Oh my God! Now I gotta look it up. Whatever his name
Well,
is,
I
he was on
sure
another
hope that
show.
they make their money back in that box office because the
Because
number
they
of people
said they
they have
spent
to
a
pay
lot.
in that movie, I'm like, good Lord, y'all got everybody in Hollywood up in here.
That's it,
Yeah.
Hamill. Yeah, yeah, that's the bomb. Yeah, the remake was awful. Yeah, whatever
Yeah,
his name is. Yeah,
trash.
yeah. Anyway, okay, so back to Beyond the Gates. Um, so
We're done with Andre.
Andre,
Yeah.
no, Andre talks to Naomi because now by now she's like, okay, I know people know, and everybody's freaking out, and Andre's telling her her mother's perspective on what it is, and I hope that y'all can come
Partner,
together on this and get it
they're right.
together.
I had 2 cups yesterday.
So I appreciated this conversation between Andre
Yeah.
and Naomi to kind of
I
say,
did.
talk to her and maybe y'all can get through it.
Because that was,
Um,
yeah, that was a nice stepdaddy and daughter conversation. It was
well, that was on. Yeah, what stepdaddy? You said stepdaddy. Yeah, I was like, daddy, no. But she had her own conversation
with her
with
dad.
Bill also about it, and I think that his response was it was
Pretty good.
also a good one. It was kind
Mm-hmm.
of like, okay, and what is it that you want to do? And I'm trying to find the graphic, and I don't know why I can't. What are we need you need support from us. What is it that you need? I mean, he was really shockingly very calm about it, but I guess he figured at this point my daughter needs me to be level headed and not flying off the handle, which is,
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I appreciate him having that same commentary with Danny, like, listen, cool out. And it's like Bill is the only one, and she said it herself. Bill grounds her. He's the only one who talks to her with some sense that make her bring herself down. He has a way of. He's the Danny whisperer.
Danny
That's
Whisperer.
Bill. He's the Danny whisperer.
The Danny
Anytime we
Whisperer.
need Danny to do something right, we get Bill to
Well, that
tell him.
goes back. That goes to for both of them. Anytime you
Yeah,
need Bill to stay in the hospital, if Danny would have told him to maybe go back or did whatever, he might have went back. So, but
yeah.
they go back and forth. That's just, ugh,
It's
it's
just,
excessive. It's just too
but
much.
do we think that Naomi, and let's just talk about her for a second, that she is overreacting in
She
her
didn't say she was.
decisions?
She didn't say she's going
No.
to do it right now. She said she's maybe leaning more towards it, but well, did she? She said she's just thinking about it.
Yeah, I
So
don't think she's
she's
overreacting. I mean, that's
she's weighing
definitely
all
a
her options,
consideration. Yeah, that's an option, and that's an
Hmm.
option she's
and
leaning
that's an
towards. I
option a
don't think
lot
that's
of women
overreacting.
take. I've
I
had
think
people
that's
in
an
my
option a
family that
lot
have
of us
done
would
that.
consider.
Oh yeah, I mean, if it can be that I've seen what my grand has gone through and what this can do to me, and if I got a chance to avoid this altogether, it's under serious consideration.
Now, what
Hmm.
would make me unconsiderate is when Monica told her, "Okay, if you do it, it's just gonna revert and go somewhere else." Then okay, there
Yeah,
ain't no need me chopping them off then.
mm,
Because what
because
I'm
that
gonna
just
do?
means you
Just
don't get
take
breast
everything
cancer. You
out?
can still get another
Right, because
cancer.
basically you're gonna hollow yourself out. That's what and that's the whole thing. I guess Danny's thing is, what are you gonna do? Go to one surgery after
Hmm.
another, trying to get on that?
Danny is just being vain.
Is being
She
dramatic.
is being vain, but she's also, I mean, she makes a good point. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna go to the extreme? Because I guess she figures that Naomi's scared. And that part I get as well. But it needs to be okay, we're going to, support you in your decision. And that's that. But speaking of decisions, why do y'all think it was so important for Chelsea to keep pushing this hero bag and this um, donor thing?
Child, because they needed a new PSA.
Because, and I'm not here to
Hmm?
tell anybody what to do and what not to do, but when she was saying how a lot of black people and maybe period people think about
And
organ donation, I have that same opinion.
that's
Um,
why I said this is the current PSA.
because my whole thing is, and I've always thought, if I got an organ donor and I'm registered to be an organ donor, I don't feel like you're gonna fight to save my life as hard, because you're gonna say I can save 20 lives with your one life. Maybe I'm wrong, but that is the way that I have thought about it. And that's why I'm like, okay. Now I do like the fact that they are addressing the stigma behind it and the way people think, to try to make you think in another way. And I do appreciate that. It hadn't changed my mind, but I appreciate the effort.
Okay.
Who knows that maybe by the time we finish with this PSA, maybe I will have a different opinion. But right now, That is where I am with it. But is she wrong to push Eva? I mean, she didn't push Eva to do it, but I feel like she's pushing Eva down Cat's throat.
I
I
don't
don't
think she
feel like
meant
she's
it that
pushing her down
way.
Cat's throat.
Yeah.
She just
I
did the
mean,
PS. She just did the interview with her. She ain't do nothing beyond that.
Well, no, but I mean, don't tell me. I'm gonna say I think Kat's reaction was wrong and overreacting because she's thinking
mhm.
everybody's taking Eva's side. But I also think that
I don't think there was
I
even a
feel
side
that
to
it
take in that
was.
moment.
I think it was okay. I think she was already trying to do the new hero bag and already trying to do that in some kind of way. It felt like exploitation to me, not taking sides, but let me use this thing under the guise of people need to know about organ donation. I mean, because we all have had our own personal struggles and we all have done things, but we have not used this podcast to PSA about things happening in our lives because it happened, even as important as it may be, as trending as it may be, as much as it may could help someone else. We're not using this platform to dissect every part of our lives to say, okay, so now we're going to talk about the importance of this and we're going to talk about the importance of that.
Well, that's just the way we're doing our podcast. She does it. I mean, she's doing hers differently. I don't fault her for that. She's using her
Can
celebrity to bring to a point or bring a situation or something into the spotlight that black people especially we do not get on those registries as much because of the fact like you said. So and then we are a out when it comes to us having to get an organ because to try
Yeah,
and
yeah.
find
you're absolutely
matches.
right. You are
So, I
absolutely
mean, that
right.
is a big thing because when they tried to find a match, they went through how many different people right there in the family to
Right.
try and find a match, and no one was a match out of seriously like what, 12 people?
Right. So
So,
that
what
just
she's
opens
doing,
that
I
door
don't
of
think
the
is a
stigma
bad
of that.
idea. No. Say that again. I'm
And
sorry. I didn't.
no, no, no. And Noki did, she did. Noki made a point, said Kat gave her permission, and she did. And
She
she said, leave
did.
me out of it. And they did just that. They left her out
And
of it.
she
So
said, "Do
I
you
fought.
mind?" She asked her. She said, "Do you mind if I talk to Eva?" She said, "Absolutely not. Go right ahead."
Right. So she gave her permission. So I was a little thrown off at
I
her
wasn't.
reaction.
I wasn't because Cat is still being Cat and she's still very immature. It's still Cat. She's immature all the way around. You want to
I think
basically, oh,
she,
somebody's stealing your friend on the playground, so now you're having a fit. That's exactly what it is. Again,
she
you don't
feels
want anybody to
threatened.
have Tomas, so you basically, yeah, you keep him, even though you don't really like him that much.
So
Again,
you, so she feels threatened
threatened.
by everybody
Exactly.
now. Oh, she's thinking about the dream that she had, and everybody had chosen Eva over her. And now
Mm-hmm.
she's like, oh, she's doing this and that.
Excuse me. Can I point out something that's very funny to me right now?
Yes.
Y'all, look at the video and the camera and tell me what's wrong with the video and the camera in the phone.
I can't really see it.
It's
Hold on, let me
behind.
blow it up.
It's
Is her
another
necklace
phone.
gone?
It's the
No.
angle. You can see the salt and pepper shaker in the picture. In the picture, the
Oh,
salt and pepper shaker is in front of the phone.
Well, but you know what? There's another phone that's in front. It's one there, and then well,
yeah, because
No,
that one's basically there. So
there is
yeah,
a film crew that's filming this, and they're reflecting that. They are not
yeah.
reflecting nothing off that phone.
well, that's true
Mm-hmm.
because
The
yeah,
salt and
because
pepper
I'm
shaker
thinking
is in the
I'm saying
frame.
Because
it's
and the
another
phone is
angle,
not
but
even
it's
in the
another
picture.
phone.
The phone
It's
is
a phone. It's two
it's not
phones. There's this one, and then there's one in front of
one.
the salt and pepper
Yeah,
shakers.
but in the picture with the one that you can see the picture, there is no phone. Is that a phone?
There are two phones in the frame.
No, I'm
No,
talking
There's
I
about
in
understand
the
on
what
the
you're saying,
phone.
on the one you
Keisha.
can see the picture. I don't think there's a
Right, I
phone.
understand that. But if you look at the picture that's in the frame, the picture that's in the frame is not the picture that that phone is taking.
No,
Because
you're
that
right.
phone, it can't be taking that picture because
That's
the
what I'm
salt
You're
and pepper
right.
saying.
shake
Yeah.
is right there. The distance between the table and the placemats is farther away.
Yeah.
Whereas
We
the
talked about
phones,
it already, Noki, but we'll go back to it for you. But we
What
talked
was
about
it?
that at the top of the show. She said go back and talk about Andre being in the picture. But and also like it to Angela's point, she's saying if you see the salt and pepper shaker in this video, you don't see the phone that's clearly there on top in front
That's
of the salt and
holding up
pepper
yep,
shaker.
that's behind. Yeah,
yep,
that's what I'm
That's what she
saying.
was saying. So that second phone is missing from this shot.
yep.
Yeah. So they
Yeah.
didn't expect for us to be
Detailing.
Like, did y'all record this and then put it? I don't know what y'all did,
they
but
had
anyway.
to because
Hey,
all them
look, I
parts
don't
to
even
come
think I
flooded
see
in
that
like that.
coffee mug in there.
Oh
Is Chelsea's coffee mug in
and
the frame?
Chelsea's arms are fold. No, Chelsea's arms are folded up by her girls, and in the thing, she's basically got her hand down by her lap.
It
Yep.
don't look like that
Yep.
coffee mug is in that frame either.
Nope.
Nope, not Chelsea. Well, no,
Nope.
it wouldn't be because it's outside of the frame. But Eva's is. Eva's coffee mug is there, but Chelsea's is out of the frame enough that it wouldn't be there. Now, if it was
But
there, that
based
would be
on the
further off.
framing of what's on that phone, it should be in it
Yeah.
because the phone is what's in that phone is further back.
Yeah, because you got
Yeah.
both yeah, half of her arm,
Okay,
or
folks. So
maybe.
y'all got
Yeah.
people who watch and really look. So y'all need to.
It wasn't
Y'all
even
need to do better.
intentional. I look. I'm sitting here looking at it. I'm like, dang. It looks like a whole lot more black space between the end of the table and where they are in the phone than it does on the screen.
Yeah,
And then
it
I was like,
does.
hold on,
Hey,
why is the
Jared.
salt and pepper shaker in this frame?
Yeah, the angle is
Yeah.
off. Jared said eagle eyes.
Yeah, it
Sorry.
had to be that way, again, and to say that, Andre being in the frame, that really couldn't happen either because Andre was standing up against the
No,
bar
when they
by the
were
window.
Well,
first,
at that
when
point,
they were
at that
first
point, he was at
talking,
the
he was
register.
in the middle.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
He
right
was
there.
at the counter ordering.
He
or
was
something in
ordering the red
beginning.
velvet cake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he went back. Yeah.
He better be
Mhm.
glad he got that red velvet cake.
Yeah, you better be happy he did. If he didn't
Noki
come back with
said-
no cake, ooh, it was gonna be on.
Noki said, find the items in the scene that don't match the phone.
Yep.
Yep. That's hilarious. Okay, so we're talking
yeah.
about health and the importance of everyone's health and whatnot. And Bill, he keeps falling and falling
I'm sorry,
and
Timber.
falling and falling again.
I'm like, yeah.
And this
No.
fool won't go to the doctor. You're going to sit in your office and cry. What's wrong with me? But you won't carry yourself to Garland to say, test
Look,
me.
Nope.
what's wrong with me? But I'm gonna get up and go over to the country club now and fall in there.
And I mean, he was stumbling like he was drink. It was drinking. I'm like, oh my goodness,
Yo,
Bill,
when that tree fell down in that office,
the tree. Because somebody on here said Bill needs to have a stunt double because he's too tall to be falling hit the
Yeah, so
ground like that.
Bill is too big to be falling like that.
Like that.
Bill
Oh my goodness. Where
got
is
some
it?
serious issues, y'all.
He should have some serious injuries too from falling.
And Haley said, you know what? This is my chance. Let me push him on in. Let me look.
that shit was hilarious.
Noki said she thought he died, sadly, but he woke up.
Maybe you
And
put
this
Bill in
one-
a coma for a couple
Girl,
weeks.
me too, Noki. It was wishful thinking.
No, you
I
can't
don't
kill
want Bill
Bill.
to die.
You
I don't
can't
want
can't
to
kill
die.
Bill. No, I need Bill. We need Bill. He's the
Outside
yeah,
of this storyline, what do we need him for?
the storyline.
You want him to go so he can't mess up Danny and
No,
Andre. You are
outside of the
completely
storyline,
one-sided.
what do we need him for? What
He
other
is the
purpose does
dude-
he play?
He is
He's
the
the
Dupree
attorney.
fixer. He gonna keep
Yes.
Martin out of jail. He gonna keep Joey at bay.
How?
He gonna
don't
clean up
keep
the
doing
messes.
nothing.
Joey
And
clearly,
he is
well,
those
we'll get to
children's
that.
father.
Exactly. Chelsea and Naomi need their daddy.
You need their daddy. Yeah,
They
they
really
do.
don't.
Especially with her
How you
going
gonna
through
say
her.
that you need your daddy
They
just like
really
I
don't.
need mine? You can't say they really don't.
The
Everybody needs
evidence
their
has
daddy.
shown that they really don't need him.
Every girl needs their daddy.
You need your father, regardless of whether or not
I'm not
you
saying
agree
that
with him.
that is not a fact. I'm saying the evidence in this case has shown that they don't really need him.
She said they don't really.
She said they don't need their
Oh
He's
father.
gosh.
always
Lord
the
have
last to
mercy.
know everything. He's the last to know about Chelsea coming out. He's the last to know about
Is he the last?
Naomi.
Yeah, he's the last one, isn't he? Yeah, he was the last one.
They'll do without him and they'll be just fine.
Oh
Oh
gosh.
gosh.
Oh gosh.
Is
Well,
Haley
He got a
plan gonna
shiny
work?
new stepdaddy.
Is his
okay.
plan? Is her plan gonna work?
That's
I
what I
don't think
said. I
they're gonna
think he'll
kill
be in a
Bill.
coma. I don't think they'll kill him because I don't
I
think
don't
they're
think
gonna
they're gonna
kill
kill
him.
Bill.
He'll just be in a coma somewhere or something.
Well, if Haley got anything to do with it, she gonna exercise him into the grave. Cause homegirl
Exercise him.
said now that it's happening, it's on. It's on like popcorn. I'm gonna push him, push him, push him, push him, push him till his heart explode.
Either that or yeah, sex him to death. One of the two. She gonna do something.
I
Chef
can't
on
quite figure
fire.
Haley out, and I just don't even understand. Ain't that much conning in the world.
You be gone already. Just like okay, I'm done.
Well, obviously, this has to be the biggest payday she's ever tried to get
Got to
because
be, because I ain't gonna be
ten
just
million
screwing somebody I
dollars,
have no desire to screw.
$10 million.
Yeah,
dollars.
that's
She
a
keeping
lot.
her eye on the prize.
I guess.
It
She
could
has a
be Jared because they
surplus.
done it a good 3-4 times to get that Kill Bill in there. We know it's
Yeah.
a movie. They must have to pay Quentin Tarantino a little something because they done it at least 3 times. But I don't know. But speaking of this, well, not that moment, but this one of them continuously discussing plans in public. When is the right ear and the right somebody gonna hear or come and see Haley and Sammy, aka Randy, aka whoever,
Well,
in
you took
all these
my.
places that they
You
be?
took my hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just am trying to understand how, like, do y'all not think it's weird that you keep ending up out in public places with
Yes.
this man that you supposedly don't know
Yes. That's what.
All the
Yeah.
time.
all the time?
All
That was
the
my
time.
yeah.
That's
I
just
was like,
that's
because
not okay.
nobody
Like,
has seen them.
what?
I'm like in this gated community. Basically, everybody goes through here all the time, and nobody has seen them together. Because I missed the part with Mona. So when Mona showed up, did she go to the
She
bathroom or
wasn't
what
at the table
happened?
when Mona showed up.
No,
Yeah,
she
she
wasn't at
had
the
gotten
table.
up to go refill her drink or something.
Yeah.
She
Okay,
wasn't at
because
the
I was like,
table.
did she just leave because Mona showed up, or did she? Because when I came back in,
No,
okay,
she
she
was
was just
already
gone.
gone, and then she conveniently came as soon as Mona walked off.
Okay,
Um. So
Randy trying to be holy, protecting Mona. Yes, he
I
was.
guess so.
You
Now,
better
what do
talk
y'all
about
think
Miss.
is? What do y'all think about Marcel trying to push Jacob into another undercover case?
I don't know what that was about. That was weird.
It seemed like you trying to get rid of him. Not, oh, I'm trying to. The boy just got back. I think that Marcel is trying to divert his attentions away from the impaler, and I think that Marcel knows that
But is
Heather is
Marcel
the
still?
impaler.
He's still working with Joey. So maybe Joey, he knows Joey's involved some kind of way. Not that his sister is the impaler, but just trying to keep him off the track.
And maybe he didn't know that Heather is Joey's sister, but maybe he knows her
Yeah,
because some kind of way he's trying to divert Jacob's attentions
away.
away from what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that exactly, Noki. That's what I'm saying. He's trying to get Jacob out of the way because they're digging a little much. I think they're gonna uncover something,
And that
and
maybe Marcel is
maybe
involved.
maybe Marcel helped Randy get rid of Lynette.
Mm.
Marcel, I just need to know where y'all got Doug.
Doug is gone. Gone. Doug is in heaven
I don't
reading to
believe
the
it.
he in heaven reading to the children.
I'm not
Reading to the
accepting that.
children.
He is doing Bible study.
That
All
heifer
right,
said, "Did
Marcel
you
is in
think
there. I
that you
think
were the only
Marcel,
woman
yeah.
in Joey's life?"
Marcel is trying. Who said what?
Nothing. It's not relevant yet. I just thought about. I just thought about
Okay.
Heather playing with Vanessa.
Oh
That's so
yeah.
funny.
Yes. All right. So let's speed through the rest of this. Um, Elon and Isaiah.
That was sweet.
Yeah.
Is it genuine?
Yeah, I think it
I think
is.
so. I think he's
I mean,
really
nobody
misses his
made him do
son,
it.
Yeah.
and with him seeing how Eva, that was so close to death, and that things happened at the blink of an eye. I think he was like, "Let me get my sons and my family back together," you know,
Thank
get
you,
on a
Yeah.
better
Jared. I
term.
appreciate your support of my brother.
Okay. We'll see. Um, did Ashley forget about Derek?
She forgot about him awful quick to me.
It sounded like she just put on a show because she thought that's what Derek wanted her to do. She felt enough, and then she right back
I
with
mean, but they
Grayson
said
and
she was in
smiling
there
and grinning.
crying for how many weeks before the actual hurricane
I
and
mean, she
everything.
was, but my point is,
She ain't had no
I
relapse or nothing. It's just
right,
like,
like
okay, next. Thank you.
right, okay.
Next.
Oh, we back. Okay, we back.
She on her Ariana Grande. Thank you, next.
Yeah, thank you. Next, thank you. Next, and then
Mm,
we told y'all back in the beginning when we first got here, we told y'all that Smitty was gonna be a James Bordak, and
hmm.
Don't put
now
that on him.
I didn't do it. I didn't
He
write it,
Smitty
but
did that
guess what?
himself, Keisha. That's what they
Smitty
put.
did that himself,
He did that himself.
and old girl said, "Guess what? I want Smitty gone,
Hmm.
and that's it.
Yep.
I want him up out of there. That little reporter, that Bradley Smith, he's out of there. I came back personally to handle this." She not gonna listen to Joey, even though Joey said no.
No.
Oh, pause real quick. Because Noki just did the throw up
Yeah.
face to Ashley and Grayson.
Oh, you don't like them together,
I have to
Loki?
say, and don't get me wrong now, I do like Derek. I just didn't like Derek with Ashley. They have more chemistry than she had with Derek.
Yeah, I think so
Yeah,
too.
they
They're
do.
annoying, yes, but they have more chemistry than she and Derek have.
Y'all just can't let Ashley be happy.
I
She
don't
can
have
be
a problem
happy.
with it.
She can be happy.
Listen,
She just don't need to be happy on the screen because her storyline is boring. Give her
listen.
an
I'm
interesting
happy.
storyline, and I'm there for it.
I'm happy that she is with Grayson. I'm
I am.
happy
I am
that she
happy.
found somebody. I'm just calling attention that you was. I don't ever want to see you again. You responsible for Derek's death too. Oh, I forgot about that. Now I'm happy again,
Woe is
and I'm
me.
gonna
She
ride
loves me
this.
so much, and oh my goodness, and da 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 da. And Derek, who?
Right,
Well, how much longer did y'all want her to carry that on?
Angela. She
The way
grieved a
she was
month.
acting, it should have been carried on longer.
But she was acting that way out of guilt. We said
Exactly,
that.
That's
and
That
the
was
that's
why
point.
she
and
basically
that's the
did that.
point.
And
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 that's
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 the
the
out of
point.
guilt.
point. It
That's the
wasn't
point.
So her
genuine.
guilt is over.
It
That's
wasn't genuine.
exactly.
That's the
It was
point.
not a genuine grieving. And what the way she was carrying on was not warranted. That's the point.
She was acting like she was his active current girlfriend and was madly in love with him, and she
Like
was
she
not.
was the widow. Yeah, yeah. Because that
Chopping
was
block for
like,
Ashley right now.
Like she
So,
had not given him her behind the kiss.
what do we
exactly.
want to do with Ashley's character? Or
I
how
I
can
don't
we
mean,
spice
know.
it up? No, I'm just saying in general, how could we make it better? Because I don't know what else to
Mm.
do with her character, really.
I don't know either. I mean, she just kind of there. I'm happy that they gave her grace, and maybe they're gonna do whatever with his mom or the working out or whatever. Because right now she's kind of in that support role that we don't really know what to do with you yet. They tried it with the Andre thing. I guess they realized the fans didn't really want that, so they was like, "All right, we're gonna have to go here." But
But look, they still not gonna let us be happy because now we got to deal with this Celine hoe.
yeah, Jared said he
But
can't get behind Grassley.
can't be behind Grashley.
I'm
Making
okay
it
with
better.
Grashley. I just need them
let
to
her
give
be
them a
with- right.
storyline. Now, what I did see somebody post, and I agree 100% with, and we have said this, although it looks like they're not going to give us what we asked for, but their comment was 100% valid. They said, in order for any story or any soap opera to grow, you have to have a continuation of the line.
Yeah.
We need, like, the line is dead.
Right.
Like, ain't nobody have no babies.
Yeah.
She just
You know,
started
you're
her
right.
career.
There has
She
to
ain't
be.
trying to get pregnant.
They have
And
to
no,
be
like
thinking-
nobody, actively nobody on this show is having no babies or even trying to or even thinking about it.
And I guess
The
they
Dupree
trying to
line
get.
is completely dead.
And I think now that they've gotten renewed for 2 more years, they're probably feeling
Maybe.
pretty good that we might have a future past year 4. So now we could start thinking that way. I think it was purely a we may not get renewed situation, and we don't know how far out to go with this.
But
now
like,
that
there's
we're
no
there,
male to
I think
carry on the Dupree name.
not yet.
Where are you gonna come from?
Who
They've
knows?
got daughters.
Yeah,
Vernon can make a baby anyway.
that is so true. There's no boys.
Vernon can
only
make a
one-
baby anyway. Must not be with his wife.
No, not with it ain't. I ain't say it was still a Dupree. It may not
have
be with
Vernon up
Anita.
here being nobody's sugar daddy.
No, Vernon ain't gonna do that.
Okay.
I
How
would
else
grow
we
up.
gonna get a
About to try
Vernon?
Anita.
I don't
He ain't
know.
gonna cheat on her
Noki
now.
said make her unhinged. We already got unhinged though, Noki, with Deanna. Deanna's gonna be the unhinged one.
It's not that Vernon gonna do it now.
Oh,
It could
so
be
not
another
from the past.
from the past, the
Yeah.
long lost Dupree son could show
So
up. That's
look,
what I'm
so
saying.
now y'all trying to make granddad. He already got.
Well,
According to y'all, he already got Leslie. Now we gonna have another one.
does Vernon
it's
have
so-
any fam? Does he have any brothers? If he
No,
hadn't
hadn't
I don't
introduced
know.
us
They
to
have
any
not
of them.
introduced
so maybe
any
a brother
other
will show
Duprees.
up with some other cousins.
I mean,
They
I
got to
understand
do
y'all.
something.
Y'all trying to do it, but we talking about what makes for soap, and we trying to be soapy. That is very soapy if we want more Dupree people. That's all I'm saying. I don't wish that on Vernon, but
What
I'm
does
saying
this child have on?
I hated that belt. That was the ugliest
That
thing
whole
ever.
outfit
And
is
if they
terrible.
were gonna do that, they didn't need to have a white shirt on it because you missed the white overlay over the red belt. It needed to be another color so that the belt could stand out. But the shirt and the belt together didn't work. And Noki, he is sneaky. Bernie is sneaky. He doing all kind of stuff behind back and doing stuff. So Vernon ain't always clean either. And I still want to know who that was he was talking to on the phone. Because that was not for nothing. That I am the boss, you do what I say. We still hadn't figured out who he was talking to.
Yeah.
So I need to know. But Heather's not gonna sit down. She made a special trip. So Bradley, you in danger, girl. And I'm gonna need you to get it
Did
together.
you just?
Bradley,
that's
you're
what
a
I
danger
said.
girl.
You in danger, girl.
Ooh, child.
Why is this one here?
I would just like to compliment the casting director because when they put him next to Kyle, that could totally be his son.
Yeah, they did a good one with that one.
He got some big ears, but he kind of cute though.
Well, according to Deanna, he fine. He a tall glass of water. I loved her hair.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
her hair is
that
really
way.
pretty.
She looked very pretty.
I like
And
that they are possibly giving her a love interest. One, that means we get to see more of her. And two, I love that they're expanding Kyle's family
Yeah.
and
When there's two boys,
introducing
there's two boys, right?
two
Yeah.
boys. Yep, and
Yeah.
introducing them to Nicole. That was funny though. When she said, "Well, I got room in my house," he said, "Oh, thanks. It's not for you,
Not
for
for you."
me."
right, exactly.
Like I don't know
But
you,
the
little
funny
boy.
thing was to me was literally what that's when that same day that she was having lunch with Vanessa and they talked about Carlton, which well
We
I'll
ain't
say
seen
that.
Carlton in like what?
Good.
That,
couple
look, that was
weeks?
about to be my things that make you go, like, where the hell is Carlton?
It's Carlton.
Good. And he can stay wherever he at.
And she talking about she gonna keep both of them. I'm like, no, you're not. Not if you got this man living with you.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say to you, no booty calls from Carlton if you gonna have him over or Kyle over
Ooh,
all the time.
child.
Right.
Kyle said, "Yeah, buddy, I'm in there like swimwear now."
Yeah.
Boy, that scorecard is very much unlevel at this point.
It is, and that's why Vanessa was like, "Well, then what's the point? If you Kyle does all these things for you, and he's the one, then you've made a decision." She's talking about nah, because I like having the time of my life with both of them. No, you just saying now, I just want to be a hoe.
Basically, because you're not even having the time of your life with Carlton. Because we ain't
Yeah.
even seen this boy.
We ain't seen
Since
Carlton in
Look,
weeks.
since he called you way too late about your child.
Since she basically said or felt like she was with Ted, we haven't seen
Yep.
Carlton anymore.
Which is the perfect reason to not see Carlton no more. If you think about another man while you with him, ding,
That
ding,
ain't the
ding, ding,
one.
ding.
That ain't the one.
That's not him. That's not it.
It's like Kyle said, do you think about him when you with me? No. Well, there's your
No.
answer, dummy.
There's your answer.
Mhm.
Oop, there
Speaking
it
of who this,
That was
Who
the
this-
funniest
is. Who
scene
this woman?
of the
Papa,
whole
who this
week.
woman?
Did you think that she was the only woman in his life?
Vanessa said, "Wait, what?"
Brett?
Vanessa's face was priceless.
Oh, so I got to take my earrings off and my shoes off, basically, and take this Vaseline out my purse. Is what you trying to tell
Yes,
me?
yeah, Vanessa.
Oh, who this woman?
Oh, that's what I said. Harpo, who this woman? Harpo, who this
Right.
woman?
And she's sitting up in there like, okay.
I
Kyle
agree.
starting to get
unnecessary.
unnecessary. She said, "Can we talk?" Jared says, "Can we talk about how Kyle's starting to get unnecessarily insecure?" Is he?
How? How is he getting insecure?
I think
I
he's
think
in a very
their-
good
their
position.
I mean, he
I think
talking about
he's
moving
very
in
secure,
now.
and I think he's very. They've always had a very open relationship, talking about their past relationships, and he's just asking her how she feels about the whole Ted thing. So I don't think that's insecurity. I think that's just him again
Straight up,
being an
yeah.
outlet for her. That's what makes their bond so real to me. Is the fact that they can talk about stuff.
That's true, because she would never tell Carlton, "Oh, I think about Ted when I'm screwing you."
When I'm screwing you, I can't help but imagine
Yeah, that
Ted's
would-
hands
that's-
all
yeah.
over my body.
That's taken down a notch right there. It's like, what do you mean?
Child.
Well, when do you think about it? When he on top of me?
Okay, we done watched Color Purple. We putting all the Color Purple in here tonight, are we? Oh gosh. On top of me. Yep. The first time made sense, but then every time she walked in a room, he started asking.
Asked about
Ted?
Ted one too many times. I mean, he wants to make sure his position is good and make sure,
And then I think he's just trying to see where her head is.
and she's
Yeah.
the shrink, okay. So what I was gonna say to bring this whole thing together, I felt like the show this week the theme was run tell that, because you had Kat telling Nicole's business, Nicole telling Naomi's business, and then you had Shanice telling Kyle, "Oh, well, we said I love you to each other like they two school kids, like that ain't nobody else's business, especially not Kyle's." And then Kyle tell Nicole, "Oh, well, they said I love you to each other." And now
That was
Nicole
now
is-
that was
Yes.
weird.
It's like, what are
Yes.
you doing telling other people's business? Well, they were
And-
friends, remember? So she said her and
I
Kyle were
understand, but
friends.
him telling Nicole was a weird thing.
Yeah. I wouldn't have necessarily, yeah.
and then saying, "Well, how do you feel?" And she's talking about, "Well, it stung a little bit." Yeah, but why would you say, "Oh, your ex-husband just told so and so they love her"? They're
What
moving on.
possessed you to say that? For real.
Yes, that was, very weird and out of place. The shrink can't shrink her choices to only.
Right. It's like the whole show was one tell that. Everybody telling everybody else's business. It's just messy. Everybody just messy this week. Just mind your own business and everybody do what they do, and y'all spreading
Yeah.
unnecessary gossip throughout the hospital for what, and making people hurt in ways they don't need to for what? Just shut up.
For soap opera.
I guess, but I was
to,
like, y'all
to
talking way
make
too
it
much.
messy.
For real.
Y'all talking way too much. But anyway, we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be back with things that make you go,
Make you go, hmm.
Hmm.
Things that make you go, hmm.
hmm.
Things that make you go.
At Fairmont Crest, what's really going on? The rumors, the secrets, the unhands, the questions.
Okay. Things that make you go, hmm.
Hmm.
And I had to add a couple to our list while we were sitting up here
Go
doing
ahead.
everything. So, our first one, like we said, where is Carlton? Because he has been gone for
And he
what?
good riddance.
A good,
And he can
yeah.
stay wherever he's
I'm,
gone to.
I'm all right with that too. But yeah. Now the other thing that I got was what happened to the wedding present again
Yes, that
that
was mine.
that Danny sent?
That
Because
was
I'm like,
mine.
what? I mean, yeah, where was Danny's? It still hadn't showed up. And the box that one came in was, I mean, they must have used the same box because that
I
one was
think that
old
was
and tore
bigger.
up. That present was so bad.
What was
What
the
else? What
present
else?
anyway? What was it? The one
We
she
don't
I don't know
know.
what it was, but
okay.
it was nicely wrapped. That when she came over to the house. So has Laura been working remotely? Because I'm like, and who? Yeah.
She just showed up
Hmm.
today to help Anita. Just showed up.
Yeah. But who is actually she working for? Is she working
She
for
said
Anita or is
Nicole.
she working
She's
for
supposed to be
Nicole?
working for Nicole. Nicole
But
just
I
loaned
said, well,
her.
maybe it's her side gig because I'm like, she just got a whole bunch of
She said I
jobs.
asked. She said she was working so hard and closely with Nicole, but I asked her to come and help me.
We haven't seen her in the office in how long?
That's what I said. That's what I said. She working
What
remotely.
month? But we look. How often have we seen Nicole in the office?
Hmm.
Well, that's true too.
And
But
now
go
we're
ahead.
we're assuming that was Celine, but who really is on the phone? But we think it's Celine. That
I
with
think that
Andre.
that thing with Andre was with Celine.
Yeah, I think Celine.
Yeah.
It just makes sense that they revisit that.
Hmm.
Hmm. So that was one. And then how is it that Heather didn't know who Smitty was married to?
I mean, you trying to come and unalive the man, you ain't done your research.
True.
I mean, I thought she did. I'm like, and you know that his family is, well, you don't know, yeah, who's Joey's set up with and what he's doing. But I mean, that's a prominent family. You should know who he is.
Exactly.
Now we see why nobody told Kat and about Martin's situation because the girl can't stop talking. So
At
that is
all.
true. At all. Her mouth just
I mean, the
runs.
way she just running. So who else was she would told about Martin's situation? She probably would have called herself pillow talking with Tomas, trying to figure out true crime, this, that, and the other. And Martin's business. Martin would have been in jail before you know it.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Now,
Mm-hmm.
here's one of mine. It's like, I want to know who hurt Shanice in the first place to make her have these crazy running scared
Mm.
outbursts. Because that's
Yeah, that's
like,
a
She
good
keep
one.
when
mentioning
somebody
some
tells
kind
you
of
they love
ex.
you, it's like you don't go running.
She keep talking about some kind of ex. Because remember, Nicole walked up on her last week while she was saying, "I'm gonna love Ted so
That's what I'm saying.
good, he ain't gonna never want to let me go."
But
And that's
no,
the thing.
she was on the phone, remember, with an ex the other day, too. Remember?
Oh,
Yeah, she told him, "Don't ever
Yeah, she
call
was
me
on the
yeah,
phone
again," or
with
that's
something like
right,
somebody.
that.
right, right. So that's what I'm saying. When she was talking to Ashley about loving Ted so good, he wasn't gonna let her go because she wasn't about to deal with that foolishness. And that's when Nicole walked up to me. He ain't gonna be cheating on me.
No, not
Yeah,
that. I'm talking about the one that she was on the
I
ex
know. I'm
boyfriend.
talking about the conversation
Right.
she had
Yeah.
after that.
The
After
after
that,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we already said that one. Will we ever see a Randy and Mona ship? I don't think so. I don't want to see that.
I don't have a problem with it.
I think he's just too immature. I don't know. I don't like that one.
Noki
Heather the
says
Mafia
things that
Queen of
make you.
Hearts.
She says things that make you go, Andre's secret lover, Danny's guilty pleasure, Vanessa's sister-in-law, Joey's dominance, Jacob's tantrum, Isaiah's insecurities, Nicole's hot between the legs,
Yeah.
Deanna's Hercules.
Lord have mercy.
Wait, she
I
got
just don't. I
more.
think that Randy has church lady, church mother respect for Mona.
Yeah.
I don't see that as a relationship.
Right.
Mona
No.
definitely looks at Randy with those kind of eyes, but he's not reciprocating that. I don't see that. I don't see that at all.
Well,
I don't know.
mm-mm.
Is that all for
So
things that make
those
you go,
are things that's the unless someone else has some more.
You know,
Right, so then I think it's time for our church announcements.
Oh, yeah. Good evening. Hear me. It's time for announcements today. Stay tuned, don't miss a thing. Let's hear what this week will bring. CME, we're glad you're here. Now let's get started loud and clear. CME, we're glad you're here. Come on in and lean in near. CME, we're glad you're here. CME, we're glad you're here. Stay tuned, don't miss a thing. Let this week bring everything. Good evening, CME.
Right, good evening, saints and ain'ts. It is time for the CME church announcements. So they taught us how to gossip and carry news when we were in elementary school. Remember when they had us play that telephone game and you tell one and see if it get back to the same by the end of the line? They taught us how to tell each other's business. Well, our dear sister Naomi, she's hosting a seminar that wants you to forget all of that. And remember that you are your cousins, your sisters, and your brothers' keepers. Don't carry news. It's going to be this Saturday at 11 in the main sanctuary because she feel like everybody need to know that y'all need to stop carrying news back
mind
and
your business.
forth to the other. Mind your business. Drink water and mind your business. That's my announcement.
Well, I have one. We have another seminar that's coming up. It's actually coming up the first Friday in August. This one is actually being hosted by Sister Danielle Elizabeth Dupree and none other than Sister Ursula. They're co-hosting this workshop together. It's a workshop on resisting temptation, including a special segment on staging your panties.
Oh my god.
Yes. Yes. Break the chain. Break the chain. Break the chain. Break the chain. Break the chain.
Okay, break the chain. Yes.
Yes.
All
Oh,
right.
bless it.
I have two actually. So, Sister Deanna is going to be holding a how to be a good Samaritan to your man or to your future man and people around you. That will be held on Thursday. Um, Couples are invited to attend, and that will basically be talking about how to be a good person. Now, my other one is going to be held by Brother Bill. Brother Bill is going to show us how to fall and how not to fall in public and in
I
private,
am not
and how to do it without breaking or twisting or injuring any body parts
or anybody else.
or anybody
Right,
else.
right,
Because you know when trees fall, ain't no telling who else gonna get
Man,
hurt.
that's a tall
right.
tree.
That is a tall tree.
That
Timber.
thing said, "Boom."
Boom.
When a bill falls, is Haley there to hear it?
Oh
No,
Lord have mercy.
no,
No, because
she's
she
not.
in the damn
She is
uptown
not
ordering
anywhere to
champagne.
hear it.
I need these
Oh
people
my
to stop doing
God.
dumb stuff. If you want to go home and drink to celebrate the future murder of your husband, do it in the comfort of your own
Your
home
own
when
home.
nobody can walk upon you.
Right. Listen, y'all, this is the time for y'all to vote who you think should be kicked out of the gates this week and why. And go ahead, and you have to give your nomination, and you have to tell us why, who you think should
Why?
be kicked out. But now we're going to do a little bit of trivia, but we're going to do trivia in a different way. We're going to do trivia live. So y'all get ready, get your typing fingers ready.
Dun dun dun.
And question one: who did Tomas say the ring he proposed with belonged to? Was it A, his mother, B, his abuela, C, his aunt, or D, his cousin? Who did Tomas say the ring he proposed with belonged to? His mother, abuela, aunt, or cousin? Question two: who did Vanessa see in the background of Chelsea's live stream? Was it Bill, Andre, Ted, or Joey? Who was in the back of Chelsea's live stream? Bill, Andre, Ted, or Joey? Go ahead and put your answers in to those questions, and we'll let you know who won. But right now, we're going to move on to character theme songs and see what we got.
Who made a scene? Who spilled the tea? Who had everybody talking all week long? Who chose chaos? Who brought the drama? Whose actions earned their very own song? It's character theme songs, and somebody's getting a soundtrack today.
All right.
Okay. The first one is Danny, Guilty by Teddy Swims. Bill, Knock You Down by Carrie Hilson. Ted and Shanice, I Just Called to Say I Love You. And if you guys can think of, excuse me, for anything for Joey or Deanna, let us know in the chat.
All right.
I had two.
You
Go
got
ahead.
two?
Oh yeah, I got for Noah, Brokey by Lotto, and Haley, Spin That by Young Miami.
Okay. For Jacob, I have I Won't Back Down by Tom Petty. For Andre, Reminisce by Mary J. Blige. Cat, Talk Too Much, Run
You
DMC.
never shut up.
And Nicole, Still Not a Player by Big Pun.
Oh gosh.
She ain't a
Not
player. She
still
just
not a
crushed a
player.
lot. She ain't a player. She
Oh,
She
just crushed
just
a
crushed a
lot.
lot.
please.
She just crushed a lot.
Ah,
We have anybody that requires prayer this week?
Everybody.
Everybody. All right. So we said a prayer.
Andre definitely requires prayer this week.
All right.
Bill also requires prayer this week.
Yes. Angela, our performer of the
of the
week.
week. Our performer of the week. You gonna do the thing or no thing?
Yeah, yeah, I'll do that thing. The performer of the week is
Yes. Timon Kyle Durant.
Timon.
Tim. Oh, sorry, Timon. I'm
Yep.
sorry. I was thinking Pumbaa and Timon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's 11 o'clock. I love you, Bill. Don't
Not
get me
Timon and
wrong. I am
Pumbaa.
so sorry. I do love you, Timon.
Timon Kyle
Oh
Durant,
my
you
Timon.
are
gosh,
our
Timon and
When I
Pumbaa.
was reading
performer
it, I
of the
was
week.
thinking, yeah, I was back to Lion King. I'm so sorry.
All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and announce the winner because we only had one person do the trivia,
Yep,
and it was
Yep.
a Marvella and
it
with
was
Abuela and
Marvella.
Audra. So everybody just go ahead and give it up. For the entry tonight goes to
Woo, Marvella.
Marvella.
Woo.
Yay.
All right, so let's do these nominations. Um, my nomination was for Andre because all of the things you need to go ahead and come clean. You need to go
Yeah.
ahead and say what is happening. And Keisha brought up a good point. You're gonna sit there and watch me get poisoned if you was spooked. Even though you tried to take the champagne away, you left it there.
She
You hurried up and got
said,
up out of
taste
there
some. He
speaking.
like, I ain't drinking that.
Nah, I'm good. And then you hurried up and left. Soon as Vanessa came, you got up out of there. You didn't take the champagne with you. You just
Like, yeah,
had to
you
hurry
gonna
up and
let me
leave.
drop dead.
Could have been a bomb tacked to the bottom of the box. I mean, it could have been anything if you know that if something showed up to the house, that something is not right and you did not address it. Men, besides Andre, you know if you got dirt going on, you know if you had dirt going on, you know all kinds of stuff. Come clean. Just it's better coming from you than it is from somebody else
Yeah.
from the outside.
Don't let her hear it in the street.
Don't let them hear it in the street. Go ahead and come clean with whatever it is. That way she can be prepared. It's better to help me. It's better to have me fight with you against crazy than be caught
Right.
off guard by crazy. And then now
Exactly.
I'm last to the party and she done poisoned you. You got you tied up in the basement like Allison before I know anything. Just go ahead. So me and you can tag team and fight together.
Oh
We better
gosh.
together. We're better together.
Oh
You know,
gosh.
if
Me too.
old boy had told his wife in Fatal Attraction what he did and that she was crazy, the baby's rabbit wouldn't have been in the pot boiling and she wouldn't have been at the house fighting and carrying on.
I'm just saying, at
Mm-hmm.
this point, this heifer knows where I live.
She know
You
where you
scared to
live.
drink it, and you let me drink it. That's
Mm-hmm.
problematic.
The
Yeah.
fact that you got the package as soon as you opened it up, okay, we got a problem. We got a
Yeah.
serious problem. And let me tell
That's
you
when
why this is
you
the
this
problem.
this when you're supposed to be like, baby, I need you to sit down. We need to talk for a minute.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know how I told
See
you I
what
was a
had happened
player and
was
I was jet set and I had some things? Well, this is one of those chickens coming
This is
home to
some of them
roost right
things.
now. And this is one of them things. And this ain't really a good thing because this part of my past is not my present, but this one trying to make it my present. So I need to put you on alert that we got an issue. Is Houston, we got a
the
problem.
problem.
Oh,
Houston, we got a problem. But that's my nomination for Andre. Keisha.
mm. Well, that was mine, so I
Okay.
second that. But I will also see your nomination for Andre, and I will throw in a Haley for 100, Alex,
Mm,
because I just don't even understand your end game here. Because clearly, with the level of stuff you giving this man, there's no way it's not going to get traced in an autopsy. So I'm just trying to understand your game. Help me understand. Help me to help you to understand your game.
exactly. Exactly. Angela.
I don't know if I should really put Shanice in that house because she left the room for that, or if I should just give her a citation. But for you being behind and running behind, not running behind him, but I mean, for you asking for this in your relationship, and then you finally pretty much get it, for you to leave the room, and leave the building. Just that was a little weird. That was just so I think
Mm-hmm.
more citation for her, but because I'm like that was just a very odd thing right there. And
I
then I'm
agree.
still upset with our sister Danny because she let him get that close. That was Monday
She
that
let
he
him in the
had that
damn
she let
house.
him in the house. I'm like, why are you even letting him in the house? Why are you entertaining this temptation? You know it's a temptation, so close the door, lock it, go upstairs and be about your business.
Exactly.
And be like, I don't need to talk to you, Bill. I have nothing else to say to you. That's it.
Right.
And
So, Sister Danny,
I'm sorry, I'm also nominating Kat and Nicole tag team mother daughter combo for One Tell That.
mm, yeah, the cat too.
Yeah, that's a Kat and Nicole together, mother daughter duo. One Tell
Yeah,
That.
they did do that.
Yeah, I'm nominating them too.
And
Keisha, are you ready to make a decision?
Oh yeah,
All
yeah.
right. All right. The person leaving the gates today is.
I know like this one hurts me, but I gotta do it. Can't even say it.
I'll say it for you. Andre, you have been kicked out because ain't nobody else gonna give you that much pain and heartache. But when you wrong, and we love you so much. But we call you out on your BS on this show,
Yes,
and you
sir.
full of BS with this one right here, bro. And as much as we love you, it has nothing against Sean Freeman because we love you. We separating the two, but Andre, you was dead wrong because that was your opportunity to say what needed to be said because your wife's could be in danger. Her life, you sat right there and watched her read. And when you already knew, look at your face, looking down at the package,
Mhm.
you already knew what it was and
Because
who
you
it
saw the
came from.
handwriting on the envelope, probably.
You have put your wife in danger.
Hmm.
This woman knows where you live. Clearly, you're afraid to drink it. She put in the note. Now, let me tell you, as a petty queen, when somebody tells you, I hope you get what you deserve, nigga, they already working on it.
Hmm.
The plan is in motion.
Hmm.
It's in motion. Because that wasn't no happy. I hope you get what you deserve.
That
That
was
means
a
I'm
Yeah.
gonna make you pay.
warning. That was
That
a
was I'm gonna make
warning.
you pay. I'm gonna make you pay.
That was a I'm gonna get you, sucker.
That's it is. I'm gonna get you, sucker,
That is
dirty
very
mother.
true.
That's what that is.
That
That's
is what it
exactly
is.
what that
I
is.
don't know what you did to that girl, but you
But
better
you
figure
shouldn't have
out how
done it.
to let your wife know so she can be on alert.
Pretty much. So yeah, Andre,
Hmm.
sorry, you better get this right. Listen here, you better get it right. We've come to that part of the show where I said remove. We've come to that part of the show where we are at final thoughts, and I have a final thought. Um, where is it? I would like to know because and I said I was holding on to something for later, and I didn't stick it in the things that make you go hmm. So I said, okay, I'm gonna use it as my final thought. Who this woman, and why do I think
I
she
was
might have
wondering that
something to
too.
do with that whole Celine and that Andre of getting into this?
You think so?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think
I'm trying
so.
to see if maybe if it's some kind of tie, but either way, it's something off about this young woman.
The way they introduced it was almost like she really is an actual politician or something.
I don't
Like it
know.
didn't seem like she had any real tie to the
It was
show.
something, I
But
thought it was going to be something with Vernon because it was just very
It's just something
weird.
weird about it, right?
what's her
It's
name
just
again?
weird. It's something Morris was her last name.
But she's running for Congress or she's running for something, he said. What is she running for? Let me
She's
see.
some yeah, she running for something.
He just said running for office.
Mm.
Now I got to
But
go
it
back
was
and find her
something.
name so I can look her up.
Hold on, I'm looking it up right now. Let me see if I can find who this woman was. Okay, so it's not this episode. Uh so it's gotta be the next one. This one.
Harpo. There's another Harpo. Who this woman?
Her name is Ariana Wood.
That's her real name,
No, that's the character's name.
the character.
Oh,
Is Ariana Wood is the character. So my question is, uh, you here for something, and I want to know what it is, and it ain't just to give Vernon a job or to help run your campaign. I need to know what it is. And she dressed in red. She coming to bring the drama. She coming to bring the drama. But that's my final thoughts. While Keisha's looking that up, Angela, you have a final thought?
I want to know who that is. I'm just waiting to see how everything plays out, but especially with Vanessa and Heather in a minute. That's funny.
Heather said I used to share a bed with him. Heather has a very
Yeah,
nasty sense of humor because
yeah, she
Oh, she's
does,
even
and
when
she
she was
nasty.
knows
on here
exactly who
before.
she is.
Oh
So
yes, she
Yeah.
knows.
yeah, I'm like all for that. Yeah, she knows. So it's just that, and then just seeing what happens. I don't think Heather is going to leave Smitty alone. I think she is still going to do something and have him brought down a peg or attempted killing him or something. She's going to try and still take him out of the picture no matter what Joey says, because that's a loose end for her and she cannot let that go, because it's not going to come back to me just because you said that he needs to be left alone. No, it's either going to be me or him. So that's, yeah, it's going
Right.
to be him. So that's what I got right now. And then Andre, yeah, is Andre and Danny at this point, I think both need to come clean. I think if one starts talking, the other one will start talking, and then we can mesh things out. But if she is getting, that person, whoever it is getting dangerous, like Keisha said, that note is a plan. That's already in motion. So you need
Mm-hmm.
to basically tell her something.
Not now, but right now.
Yep. Because it's just like Smitty did with or like what you call it did with Smitty and the whole family. You didn't tell anybody what was going on. You just gave everybody the detail and just put
Right.
yeah. You didn't say, or even before that when the crazy guy was stalking the kids, you didn't say what was going on or anything. You just left everybody in danger. So
Yeah. Keisha, you have a final thought while you looking?
I can't find that, Nona. Um, Not really. I mean, it was good to see Laura back for a
Yeah.
moment, for a
yeah.
fleeting moment.
Yeah.
We haven't
Good to
seen Leslie this week. That was
Okay.
She
different.
said she was working overtime the week
So I'm
before.
wondering what she been up to other than Marcel.
Well, he was talking to her on the phone. Yeah.
Yeah, because Jacob was like, I'm trying to get that image out of my
Out of my
thoughts.
mind.
Yeah. Like, ugh. Ugh.
Uh,
Like, oh,
no, but
yeah,
I
I
don't
got
really,
some
I can't think of
handcuffs.
any. Now, what did y'all talk about Jacob with the big boy draws on this week?
I was just getting ready to say we didn't discuss the whole, well, we didn't discuss this of Elon putting Marcel in his place about offering Jacob more undercover things. And I still want to know the motivation behind that. But also, Jacob deciding he was going to talk crazy out the side of his neck to Elon, which I was like, where is this coming from? Is this a little bit of
That's what
PTSD still
I'm
over
saying.
Derek?
I don't know if it was that or he's dealing with a lot right now with Naomi, and it's just all I don't know, but you was a little bit out of order, bro. That's your daddy and your boss,
Yeah, he
and
was
you
out
wasn't
of
talking to him like he was either.
right. He was out of order. He had zero respect. And it's
So
like,
Yeah,
okay,
we gonna have one son back in and the other one on outs. They switching sides.
that's what
I
it
guess
sounds
so.
like.
I guess
When
so.
are we gonna see Luke?
I know,
Yeah.
right? They ain't cast him yet.
Mm. But I will have to say, Noah was a pleasant surprise. I think I'm gonna like that addition. I always like when they bring in non-Duprees into the mix to
Mm-hmm.
give us some something to work with. So I like that they're introducing new love interests, but my final thoughts I've already echoed. We need the bloodlines to continue for the show to grow.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know
The only
who need to
way
get busy,
it's
but
either gonna be a new baby coming or a long lost somebody that's gonna end up being somebody's son. That's the only way to get more Duprees.
you're gonna
And
have
I
to have
know
more
it's
than
hard.
that. Considering looking at we got Cat. Who are the possibilities of making babies? We are Naomi ain't gonna do it.
No.
Mm-mm.
So you've already cut one completely out of the possible running because of how she feel about all that, which is to me from a show development standpoint, having her have that such a strong opinion on that was stupid because now you have cut off any possible growth from that leg of the tree.
So it's either gonna be Cat in the oops when she's gonna take her mama's advice and play the field. It's gonna be a Danny and Andre slash maybe Bill situation because we about that time now for somebody to be missing something if
Yeah.
they're gonna miss it.
I think we need some pop-up babies because
That's what I'm saying.
they've made the family too small.
Right. And then it's gonna be either a
It
an
could be Eva
adoption
because
for Jacob,
Eva.
but
Well, go ahead.
that's yeah, that's gonna be a pop up adoption for Naomi
Chelsea.
and Chelsea. Maybe Chelsea and them will do an IVF, so Chelsea
Yeah.
might have one. Her and Madison, and maybe Ted and Shanice, but that's still not a Dupree
No,
baby,
that's
but that's
way
still
down
a
the
baby.
road there. Unless she just gets pregnant by accident by oops
Unless
and then
Nicole come up with a oops baby with Kyle.
Or all these geriatric babies.
Hey, they made the cast that way.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, I ain't got a problem with them making the cast because they don't look the age they're supposed to be. I'm just saying they set it up. They set up the family too small to begin with. It should have been three siblings, and one of them should have been a boy,
yeah.
so we could add somebody to carry on the
yeah.
line, the name rather. I
Yeah,
don't
but like
know.
I said, all is not lost because that is the wild card of Vernon being so perfect. I'm sorry, we love Grant, and I know you love Grant down, Keisha, and we all do. But Vernon cannot be perfect. It's a soap opera. He cannot be 100%
I
perfect.
just want us to have one good black man on the show. I don't think that's too much to have. Just
Well,
one.
it's a
That's what I'm
black
saying.
cast. They
Other
got
than
to get
Jacob.
messy. They got to
Other
How
get
than
many
messy.
Jacob.
how many brothers and sisters Vernon has? Because it's like, is there another sibling that Vernon has that might come out? Yeah,
Well, now that would be
somewhere.
interesting to have another leg of the Dupree
Mm-hmm.
from that standpoint. And again, writers, we have said this to you many times before, and I'm just saying it again. We need another family to stand with the Duprees. I don't know if that's going to be Anastasia, whatever. We need another family behind them gates to play against the Duprees. When
Yeah,
y'all since y'all say we ain't gonna get to keep Tomas and Cat, when y'all get rid of Tomas, Cat gonna need a man, and we need him to be on her level. So we need another family in them gates so that we
we
can
do.
continue the
Because y'all
story
got
and
rid of
continue to
Leslie
grow.
Shaw. Y'all blew down Leslie Shouts. So we
Yeah,
need somebody else in the gates
we
to
want the
come
show to
in.
grow, and in order for it to grow, it needs to grow.
And they got rid of Jessica's parents so quick. Like they just dropped them in and threw them back out. Like they're
I'm
not
sick of
performing in
Jessica. I'm ready for her
anything.
to go to college. Bye.
Oh
I know,
gosh.
but I'm saying they could have set it up as her parents.
Oh no,
You
no.
know, it could have done. You know, that was
She
another
could have had an
prominent
older
family.
brother or something. Yeah.
They brought them in and out too quick. Y'all need to really be working this out. Get us juicy
More character.
again. Right.
And
We need
as
to have
y'all are
some more.
working actively on the whole Winterfest, I hope that y'all are gonna give us some interesting footage at the Winterfest. And we've already told y'all what we want. We want a battle at Winterfest. Nah.
Yeah, yeah. Y'all left too
We want
many
family to
trees
fall
standing
out.
this last time, but is Bill gonna make it that far? Well,
Mm.
we'll see.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun dun dun.
Mm.
But anyway, y'all listen, it has been great. It has been a wonderful week for the show. I'm tired. Everybody's tired because I didn't watch all episodes until last night, except for today, because I've been busy. But hey, we here now. So listen, everybody, thank y'all for rocking with us and rocking from
thank
behind
you.
the gates, and forgive our technical difficulties in the beginning that made us late. But we will see y'all
And y'all
next time.
see, look, I didn't lag this time, guys. I didn't
You
have to
sure
go out
didn't.
and
You
come
was on
back
it. Yes,
in.
You're
kudos to
good.
you.
Yep.
Kudos to you,
Had
Angela.
to
Let
go
me just.
old fashioned and
You
actually get a
deserve,
wire.
honey.
Plug it
Yeah,
in.
you needed a an Ethernet. That's what
Yeah,
you
I
needed.
actually had to plug the
But
Ethernet in to the, yeah, I did. I had to go old school.
one more time.
So, thank you very much.
She had to plug into that dial up right quick.
Yeah. Yes, but
But
you
look,
did it, and that's
my
what it
cord
is.
is purple. My
Hey, whatever works, babe. Whatever works.
yeah.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye,
Good
everybody. Have a good night.
night.
Have a good weekend. Stay hydrated.
Yeah, stay out this heat. It's 112 here in Vegas.
Yeah,
Woo.
it's
All
hot.
right.
Everybody knows the pretty little secrets start to show, and the whole town leans in close.